go theater mode. I feel like that's the best. Oh, there we are. There it is.
Oh, we're live.
I believe so.
Oh, damn.
Real quick. What's up, K the Goat? What's up, Atlantic Lava? What's up, Jesus Gomez? What's up, CJ? Noodle Gang! Yeah! Noodle Gang! What's up, Eli? You were waiting for this? I was waiting for this. I needed this. Yeah, here's your fix, buddy. Here's your little fix. We're gonna wait for some people to get in here before we start, but yeah. Boy, oh boy.
Try to advertise this in your Discord?
Yeah, do you want to at everyone for me?
Yeah, here, I got you.
Alright, just use the stream link.
Yep, I got you. I already got it.
In fact, I should go ahead and post this on Twitter. Twitter. Man, I can't spell.
All right.
Can you hear my chair squeaking at all, by the way, Surfbone?
I cannot.
Okay.
I don't know if your stream can.
CJ coming in with the $2 Christmas donation, or post-Christmas donation. I appreciate you, CJ. Again, the stream hasn't even actually started yet, but I appreciate it. Man. All right.
Tobirama slander should not exist. Facts.
Yeah, it shouldn't exist after my destructive video, but it apparently is still alive, so here we are again. How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Like, Swag. Yo, Noodles.
I feel like
go ahead.
I got a shot challenge for everybody. Take a shot glass for how many times we're gonna say, man, if only you watched our video.
Yeah, man. Oh, boy. How are you, Surfing Noodles? Doing good? Noodles, you're such an herd? Of course. Yo, Noodle Man, how's it going? Doing great, Dane. JG, what's up? What's up, Sam Doer? Would you ever debate Swagkage again after all the drama? Dude, Swag can come get it again. He can debate me on Tobirama versus Minato. We could do our part 2 of Koksu versus Pain. I mean, I'll take him on Soccer versus the Hulk. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, I'm down. I'm down. But yeah, today we're gonna be reacting to Minato versus Tobirama. Swag dropped this video with it's like I believe it's a collaboration video with Seth. He dropped it yesterday, and I haven't got a chance to view it yet. I have heard some things about it, so I already prepped just a couple scans, just in ready for it. But I haven't actually seen it. I'm going into this blind. Surfbone's going into it blind as well. So
Yep.
I'm ready.
All I've heard is that essentially they've kind of regressed in a lot of ways, and that they're using a lot of Part 1 scaling.
Oh, I haven't even heard this.
And that's all I've heard about it.
Yeah.
And some downplay with
I'll say this. I heard they didn't bring up a single argument for Tobirama in the video. And if that's the case, this is just terrible. But we'll see for ourselves. You ready to do this, Surfbone?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready to take this.
Let's get it on, chat. It's Monday Night SmackDown.
Everybody, Swagkage here. And today, I brought Seth.
Hi, I'm here.
Hello. So, those of you who are like veterans, like channel veterans, will recognize this topic because we did it before. I'm actually not sure where it got uploaded. It might have been my channel, might have been Seth's. But we talked about this forever ago, 5 or 6 years ago, something like that.
Yeah,
and the videos, the videos either unlisted or deleted now. So we figured we'd revisit it. We've grown a lot since then. We've changed our opinions, developed our knowledge of.
Man, I can't wait to talk about Minato's durability, bro, in this video
series. And it's still a popular topic. As a matter of fact, I got a phone call, like not like a Discord call, a phone call from RDC World where I got asked this exact question. Like, few weeks or like a
Why are
month
you
ago
asking
or
Swag about
something.
this?
So it's something that people still talk about.
RDC
And
World doesn't probably know
yeah,
much
I
about
just
the
wanted to
debate
go over it
community.
because I wanted to say it was interesting, but it's
So let's just
not.
let's explain this 20-minute video
I
about
wanted to say it's interesting, but, you know, I love spanking Minato's ass anytime I get the chance, you know, like...
Say it was interesting, but it's
So let's just
not.
let's explain this 20-minute video about why Minato slams. Starting
Like
from the
it,
top,
dude. It's
You know,
not.
it's funny that Seth says this, but I'm not gonna get too hard into it yet. We're gonna wait for a little bit more.
Not close at all,
Yeah.
man. Like
not
I
close.
know that like I have a reputation for being like the Uchiha guy. So
Dude,
of
Minato
course
is
Swag doesn't
literally
like
just-
Tobirama, but like yeah, no, like
Minato is just
so
literally
strong.
Tobirama's upgrade. Like, you know how Kakashi's always like, the next generation will surpass you, as he's looking down on Kakuzu and he stabs him. It's like, Minato is just next gen improved.
Yeah, that means like Ino is just stronger than Hashirama. The next generation surpasses the previous Surfbone. Do you hear that?
Wait, hold on. What?
Seth said that the next generation just surpasses the previous. So that just means Ino is stronger than Hashirama, right? Like she's next
Oh
gen.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ino just wait. Ino's a generation after Minato. Like, what's Minato doing to Ino, buddy? Like, I don't think much.
Oh, we know. You know what he's going in? He's going into the narrative argument.
Yeah, here comes the narrative, buddy.
Impenetrable narrative arguments. You know, there is this secret narrative that Kishimoto's really trying to get you all to get behind, right? You see, like, it's really evident in this one scene with Kakuzu and Kakashi, where he's like, you know, the next generation is gonna beat you, old man.
Yeah.
And
It's
they're
pretty-
gonna beat
it's
you
pretty-
down.
It's pretty clear that this scan is in reference to like Naruto as well. Like, yeah, like Naruto surpassed him, so of course, like Naruto surpassed everyone, buddy, and yeah, he's the strongest of his generation. But
Also,
yeah.
Kakashi's talking to like a 94-year-old man, like a
Noodles.
man literally a century old, and he's like, "Yeah, the next generation about to surpass y'all." And I'm like,
Yeah.
the man's literally a century, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's 96 or something like that. Noodles loves using a straw man. Bro, he said it. Listen to what he says.
Tobirama's upgrade. Like, you know how Kakashi's always like, the next generation will surpass you, as he's looking down on Kakuzu and he stabs him. It's like, Minato is just next gen improved Tobirama.
Yeah, he's literally saying that, buddy. He's literally saying that because Minato's a part of the next generation, he's stronger than Tobirama, which is not the case, because that would mean Tamari is stronger than Kaguya. So, I mean, this can just get ridiculous, you know?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's where Kakashi got that knowledge from. Like, that's why he says that. Like, because
Yeah.
he's just an actual improvement. His
Yeah,
flying
no, I
Raijin's
mean,
better
like-
and everything.
Argument.
There are so many like crazy statements about Minato.
Oh,
Okay, like he's
my
definitely
So many crazy statement. Everybody pales in comparison to Lord Fourth.
one of the
Hold on, let's see what the actual statement says. This kid has got worse mouth than brains. Oh, come on. As a shinobi, his capacity was unparalleled, a true one of a kind. He was overflowing with talent for jutsu and intelligence. He was socially popular, and well, he was quite a looker, just like me. He's literally just not even saying he's particularly stronger than everyone. He's just saying overall, he was just like this really well-liked guy, and he was good at everything. Like, he's not saying he's particularly better than anybody, because he wasn't. By, like, you know.
A true one of a kind.
Yeah. Yeah, he is one of a kind, I'll say that much, but this doesn't actually prove. What does he mean by, like, he was overflowing with talent in jutsu? So was Tobirama, and Tobirama had good intelligence, but Tobirama wasn't really that socially popular, I would assume. So, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
and he's not quite the looker. Like, I mean, it's like overall, he's just talking about shinobi in general, so.
Well, yeah.
like
Well, like
crazy
Tobirama was
statement.
kind of just like this stoic guy that kind of just like, I'm just gonna get the job done.
Yeah.
And I don't really care about socializing unless it's something that pertains to my schedule as being like the Hokage or being like the sub Hokage to my brother or something. Like,
Yeah.
he just gets shit done. Minato kind of just does stuff. Like,
Yeah. Nate,
I guess.
unparalleled but can't control the nine tails like Hashirama and Madara. Yeah, that's facts. got stabbed by a fingernail of the nine tails, and Hashirama's over there, 10,000 Buddha statue beating down a perfect Susanoo nine tails. Yeah, I mean, just one of those things, man. Unparalleled though.
I want to know, like, what is Jiraiya referring to when he says he's a true one of a kind? What is he talking about there?
He's just
like,
trying to say, like, that overall Minato was, like, a unique shinobi that was, like, really pretty. He had really good social standards. He was smart. He had a lot of talent. Like, there was nobody that checked all the boxes like Minato did. And that's fine. Like, that could totally be true. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's more powerful than anyone in particular.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about this news? Jiraiya can literally replace the word Lord Fourth with Itachi, and this would make just as much sense.
Yeah. Man.
Literally everything, because that's literally Itachi. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a true one of a kind there.
Either way, this is just Jiraiya licking Minato, so it's whatever, bro.
And it's about
Hyped up.
Minato, okay, like
Yeah, this is a hype statement, by the way. This is a classic example of a hype statement from Minato. Like I said in my Tobirama versus Minato that I made, Minato has a lot of hype surrounding him. Like, they talk him up a lot, but he doesn't actually have the feats or the statements to really back up the things he's supposed to be on the level of that these guys like to claim anyway. So,
Nate wants you to check DMs real quick.
Noodles looking DMs. All right, let's see what Nate's got for me. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Unparalleled, boys. Unparalleled. Unparalleled. Look at this. Alright, hold on. Let's see what we find. Alright, unparalleled. Unparalleled. Unparalleled.
Unparalleled.
Just beating the shit out of the Ninetales horrifically, like knocking the Susanoo off of them.
When they're actually like getting stabbed by Kurama, there, it's like the only one who's really holding him back from killing Naruto is Kushina. Like, you see the blood, you see the chains in action in that scan.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
look at him.
They're the
dude. Look at the scan. He's just putting a palm on the Ninetales' forehead like a child. Like,
go to sleep.
Yeah, you can't touch me, man. Unparalleled.
Yeah, see, it's literally the chains. It's literally the chains that are preventing him the claw from going forward.
Yeah, I know.
Kushina was carrying.
Kushina sealed, like, was holding down the Ninetales so Minato could even seal him. Like, look, she's got like a chain squeezing that dude's neck and shit. Like the great sealing chains or whatever they're called. But anyway.
Yeah.
One of the gods of the verse that gets like talked up by pretty much everybody who knows him, right? Like, there are other characters.
That's
like
all
this,
he
like
is.
Madara and Hashirama predominantly. Minato's not quite on that level. Pain and Itachi are kind of there, but I mean, like, Minato gets taught. Like, Jiraiya thought that Nagato was the chosen one, and then he considered that it might actually be Minato. The Raikage talks about him like he could have saved the world. Here.
Oh, it's almost like these are all hype statements. These don't scale anywhere. Like, these. Oh, he was the prophecy child. He could save the world. Well, he didn't, buddy. Like, he didn't. He didn't save the world. Naruto did. Like, I hate to break it to you. Like, he didn't do that. Like,
hold on,
this is hype.
Let's think of Minato's greatest feats. So he became the fourth Hokage. He killed a lot of people in the war from blitzing everybody, and then seals like half of the Ninetales into his own child and then himself.
Yeah. I mean,
that's it.
He did some pretty cool teleporting stuff, but like didn't do anything particularly that crazy. Oh, hold on, I got another scan real quick. Let me show you guys this one. Unparalleled! Unparalleled! No! Unparalleled! The fucking paper bomb splinter. Dude,
Unparalleled.
He literally got hurt by an explosion. Like just some random house exploding from a paper bomb. No.
Minato. The Raikage talks about him like he could have saved the world. Hiruzen seems to think, at least for some amount of time, that Minato might have been like the strongest Hokage. Like, you know,
All right, let's see what Hiruzen says. Because I think this is one of those things that Kishimoto didn't really have a good idea of, like, how he wanted to approach the Hokage till later. Because if you watch, like, how he represents Minato in Part 1 versus how Minato and, like, Hashirama and Madara are represented later, completely different. I don't think he really fleshed out how far he was going to take this until later. You know, even things like Jutsu weren't completely fleshed out in Part 1. Like, chakra natures were only talked about in the Kakuzu fight in Part 2. Like, a really fundamental aspect of Jutsu, like chakra natures. Like, you see chakra Jutsu all the way since the beginning of Part 1 with Kakashi's, like, lightning style and stuff. But they never actually talk about chakra natures until Part 2. Because he hadn't fleshed it out yet, presumably. So it's just like one of those things that, like, this statement's kind of a little bit weird. But let's see what it actually says.
Saved the world. Hiruzen seems to think, at least for...
No, none of the shinobi in Konoha right now are any threat to him. I suspect that not even I could face him.
Amount of time that Minato might have been like the strongest Hokage. Like, he doesn't say...
If only the 4th Hokage were still alive. Yeah, they're regretting Minato dying. Like...
Oh, wait. So, yeah, he's not even saying that, like... I don't think anyone can... He's talking about Orochimaru here.
Yeah,
and so
they're just saying they wish the 4th Hokage was still alive so he could help protect them. Like, yeah. I'm sure they would be okay with, you know, Hashirama getting revived too, but they probably didn't know that much about Hashirama either. Hiruzen would, but either way, this is Anko making this statement, so... You know, it's just one of those things. Like, still,
like, oh, if Hashirama was here, or like if either of the Senju brothers were
here,
he
tried to put down that Minato coffin real quick.
Yeah, he saw the Hashirama.
Let's see what that was.
The Senju brothers.
He tried to put down that Minato coffin real quick.
I may have somehow stopped the third, but even so, this is still going to be difficult. I can't believe he would summon those two of all people. And yeah, he was talking about the Minato coffin, and he doesn't come out and say that Minato's stronger than Hashirama and Tobirama. What he says is he's glad that the Minato coffin doesn't come up, which is, you can argue it just means that he was already, really threatened by Tobirama and Hashirama, and if Minato was there, that would just tip him over the threshold, kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back that he can deal with, which would be true considering he was, like, hard struggling with the Edo Tobirama and Hashirama. So you can just argue it that way. Like, it doesn't have to mean Minato's stronger than him. But again, this is where I'm talking about, I think Kishimoto didn't really get time to think about, like, or wasn't able to think, 300 chapters later when Hashirama's, like, fighting Madara and shit. So, he's already dealing with Orochimaru, Hashirama, and Tobirama. And then if Minato comes too, like, that's just an unwinnable situation, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be that Minato is stronger than the other two. But yeah, that's the argument I usually use for it. And again, I think Kishimoto did not flesh this out far enough in advance, really, to be making these... It's kind of like the Biju, too. The Biju didn't really get fleshed out until later, either. But anyway.
Nate actually brings up a good point. Maybe the reason why he didn't want Minato to come out is because Minato knows about the Reaper Death Seal.
Exactly. Like, man.
And has, like, extensive use of it.
Yeah. So. Oh, we got a member for 8 months, Ben. Remember, boys, Tobirama's faster than a live Prime Madara. Don't let the Minato stands lie to you with their downplay propaganda. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Don't worry. And we'll talk about all the Tobirama scaling later. If they don't bring up the Tobirama arguments, be for sure that I will, because I'm going to.
Yeah, he saw the Hashirama and Tobirama coffins, and he was like, well... this might be tough. And then he saw Minato
he freaked out, started sweating, like, oh god, I gotta stop that one.
Yeah. Again, like, oh, God must prevent him from raising a third no matter what. Yeah, because he's already potentially dealing with two of them, so why would he want to fight a third one? Like, that's just horrible. So, of course, he's going to be trying to drop them. Doesn't mean Minato's stronger than the other two, though. This is kind of just like a baseless assumption that both Seth and Swag are making. They can't prove that this means that Minato is stronger than Hashirama or Tobirama. And I don't think I really have to prove this because this man got defeated by a splinter. Look, bro, it's in his leg.
Unparalleled.
Yeah, a paper bomb. And then Hashirama literally is the wood dude. He's creating like 10,000 Buddha hands to punch Minato in the face. It's not the same, man. It's not the same at all. So, $5 from Sam Doer. Make sure to keep that scan I sent in DMs in mine soon. Oh, yeah, don't worry, bro. I still got it. I would have grabbed it anyway, but I appreciate the help from sending it to me, and I appreciate your $5 donation too.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
Is a guy said that there's no third coffin in the manga?
It looks like
Like a
there's one
third
here.
coffin.
Ugh, I must prevent him from raising the third no matter what. Let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
he's
come up and it
freaked
was-
out, started sweating, like, oh god, I gotta stop that one.
Yeah. So I mean, like Minato is like really, really strong. We might be playing.
He's like really, really strong. Oh yeah. So far waiting for an actual. Hey, he showed a feat. Minato
Oh, yeah.
hitting 14-year-old Obito in the back. Surfbone, you want to know who else did this? You want to
I
know?
wonder.
You want to know who else did this to like Jubito? Like
Fucking Jupiter.
like Jubito, like not 14-year-old Obito, like Jubito, like.
Motherfucker that has the 10 tails in his stomach.
Yeah.
You know that Obito.
Look at him. He's got an
You can
exclamation
have
mark. He's
this
like,
back.
what the hell?
He's like, man, you can have this truth-seeking orb back.
Look at Sasuke. Sasuke's over here fucking shook that Tobirama's like grabbing the orb. No, they don't even know what the hell's happening. Like, I will be fair though. Jubito did block this attack, but Tobirama does specifically say because his clone was slower than him at teleporting. Whatever the hell that means. I don't know how a clone could be slower than you at teleporting, but it's whatever. It's still funny as shit that like they're really repping this argument. It's 14-year-old Obito, dude. He's not that impressive, but whatever.
Up how good he is at being in the
Shut up, Vitamin Man.
a little bit here. We might be hyping him up a bit too much, but like just to
I
give you
I don't think he's stronger than Hashirama or something.
yeah,
But, like,
I agree. I don't
that's
think he's
something
stronger than
Hiruzen did
Hashirama.
say, you know. Like,
That's not what he said. Where did he say that? Hey, Surfbone, do you read on panel where he says, hey, man, you know, Minato's stronger than fucking Hashirama? You read that on this panel? You see
I don't
that?
know if I can see that there.
Okay, so why Seth saying that then? Like he's
Well,
just
he's
lying?
like, I'm not saying that Hashirama loses to Minato, but Hiruzen kind of a bit shook when that third comp that might come up, and it's just like, don't like trying to fucking like implant that seed into you. It's like the whole like, I'm not an expert on this subject, but this do be facts, and it's
Yeah.
like it's so fucking deceiving, bro. Like,
Yeah.
obviously you're trying to like implant this seed into their mind. It's like, the evidence do be kind of leaning towards this side though, but don't take me. I don't really think
Don't
it's
actually
this
read
way.
the manga. Don't read what they actually say because that'll just debunk me. Like that'll just not back up anything I'm saying. Like
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just trying to help my boy Swag get this Minato propaganda out here so I can get some cash money. You know what I mean? That's all just what I'm trying to do right here.
yeah. Oh man,
Don't put on my
Chronicler.
back.
Chronicler, what are you doing in chat? Don't start with me today, buddy. Don't start with me today. You're Chronicler coming back with a huge $20 donation. Man, with those $2, use it to take debate classes? No, I'll use these $20 that Chronicler just gave to me, Vitamin Man. I don't know what the hell you're doing on my stream anyway. Like, I thought, are you obsessed with me? You accusing me of being obsessed with Swag and Seth? What, are you obsessed with me? I don't know, man. Kind of
You're
hypocritical.
the one coming on the stream saying, "What? Stop
Yes.
Stop reacting to their content, bro.
Stop debunking my heroes. Stop. $20 Chronicler. Thank you for the $20 donation, man. I appreciate it. Oh man, Noodles, you still ducking D1? Man, look up Minato versus Kakazu. Noodles versus D1. You can see the debate. Like, you can see it. You can go look it up, man. Alright, let's get back to it. Come on.
Yeah,
But, like,
I agree. I don't think
that's
he's
something
stronger than
Hiruzen did
Hashirama.
say.
Oh, Swag's improved. He's saying that he doesn't think Minato's stronger than Hashirama. God
Just
damn
by
it,
making a
Chronicler.
video on it.
Chronicler dropping another $10 donation. Daddy Noodles. Thanks, Chronicler. I appreciate it. I don't know what your plan is today, but I appreciate the $30, man. Gosh.
You know, like,
He like
did
Hashirama.
say, you know, like,
He didn't say it, so wrong.
He like just because he's not stronger than like the two strongest pre-six pads characters in the whole verse
That's what your argument is, though.
Like,
okay, so their argument is Hiruzen says that Minato is stronger than the other two coffins, but then they immediately contradict themselves and say, wait, no, Hashirama's actually stronger. He's one of the two coffins, bro. So are you gonna just use that argument or not use that argument? Can't have the cake and eat it. So we just immediately contradicting ourselves?
Or anything, right? Like he's pretty much right on the cusp of that level. That's how people talk about him.
Who said that he's on the cusp of that level, bro? You're talking about him teleporting away a Biju bomb? That's fantastic, bro. Base Hashirama can do that. Not Sage Mode. Base Hashirama can redirect a Biju bomb with some Deity gates. Okay? Madara can literally block it with his Susanoo. So I don't care. Like, this argument's trash. Madara's perfect Susanoo tanked a Ninetales Biju bomb, whereas Minato is over here getting fodderized by a splinter and by the fingernail of the Ninetales. Not a Biju bomb.
You know what you should show, Noodles? So the Ninetales only shoots one Biju bomb in that scan, right?
Yeah.
You should show them what Madara was doing with the Ninetales against Hashirama.
Hold on. Madara Ninetales Biju bombs. Let's see if this will pop it up. Nate, find the scan of like Madara spamming Ninetales Biju bombs at Hashirama, would you? Yeah, here's when the perfect Susanoo... Like, here's when the golem from Hashirama just grabs a Biju bomb and slams it back on Madara's forehead, and Madara's perfect Susanoo tanks it. So, yeah, that's a good one.
Just the golem, by the way.
Yeah.
Not even the 1,000 Buddha statue. Just the golem.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Listen to Vitamin Man start bragging about his bank account. Hold on. Let's read this.
He said, I got one... He said I'm gone, by the way.
$30 is chump change, LMAO. I have 1K plus in my bank account. Shut up, you broke bitch. Dude, you act like 1,000 is a lot. Like, you act like this is like a lot of money, dude. Dude, that's not hard to have. Like, you could just work a pretty decent job and get that. Like, it's not that hard. I don't know, and guess what? I don't see you getting $30 donations on your channel. Nobody even knows your channel exists, Vitamin Man. So why don't you go back to your channel? Alright, dead ass, I'm gone. Ramen Packs, keep slurping his noodle. I'm done with this, dude. Let's continue. I'm done subverting the video. Itachi slaps Minato. Thanks for the $2 donation, Ben, and you're spitting facts.
Then you have Tobirama.
I mean, you have the fourth Raikage say, I've never been able to imagine him being surpassed.
Yeah, they're like...
We exchanged blows several times. A noble man, a finer shinobi never lived. So
a finer shinobi never lived means he's never gonna be. He never thought anyone would be surpassed.
You know, here's a funny thing.
What are we even talking?
You know, the Raikage doesn't even know the Sage of Six Paths is a real person. Like he has Sage of Six Paths tools in the Cloud Village, and he knows about like Kinkaku and Ginkaku, who are descendants of the Sage of Six Paths and shit. And at the Kage Summit, he literally tells Obito that he doesn't think the Sage of Six Paths is real. The Raikage doesn't know shit, dude. He doesn't know anything. He's a dumb fucking, like, meathead. That's all he is. He also thinks that he's stronger than B, and then B lariats the shit out of him. He also thought he was the fastest shinobi alive, and then Naruto blitzed the shit out of him. The Raikage doesn't know anything, dude. Like, he literally has Sage of Six Paths tools, and he doesn't think the Sage of Six Paths is real. He doesn't know anything. Ask. Oh, man. Oh, Chronicler. $20 donation again. Man, you have the Biju Bomb scan and DM Sam? Hold on, let's look at Sam's sending me some scans. Yeah. Hold on. Here's the scan, boys. So this is the scan that Swag was bragging about. He said he's almost on their level from this one Biju Bomb, right? This one Biju Bomb's on their level. What about this? Like, he's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's sending out 10 Susanoo amped Biju Bombs. Like, majestic attire, Susanoo Biju bombs, and Hashiram is trading with him. Yeah, they the same level? Man,
what
Noodles,
happens if the if the fucking Ninetales just decide he's like, I'm gonna machine gun out these Biju bombs? Is Minato gonna teleport all of those away? I don't imagine so. He just nukes the entire elite village. Minato ain't doing shit to that. Like,
yeah, Nate, grab me the scan where the Raikage doesn't even think the Sage of Six Paths exists, would you? It's at the Kage Summit, and when like Obito is like giving them their speech or whatever.
Right. Doesn't mean that he's like ass or anything, right? Like he's pretty much right on the cusp of that level. That's how people talk about him before he gets the Ninetales. Then you have Tobirama.
I mean, you have the fourth Raikage say, "I've never been able to imagine him being surpassed."
Yeah, they're like
anybody beating him.
There are multiple translations of that statement.
We butted heads on more than one occasion. He was a great man, one I thought would never be surpassed.
The
They
Viz
all
version
pretty much
of
just
it.
say the same. Like,
Yeah, the Viz version of the statement is the most debatable, but the anime...
I'll have to get the kanji, and I'll probably make a community post about it to see what the statement actually says. Man.
He says something more along the lines of, like, the fanslations, like the community translations that came out before Viz translated it. And it's the general sentiment of it is just that it's either he doesn't think anyone will ever come along that will surpass Minato, or more commonly, he doesn't think there existed or will.
More commonly, why don't you actually break down what the kanji says? Like, why don't you actually look it up? I'm sure you got. If I have the tools to look it up, you got the tools to look it up. So
Will exist a better Shinobi.
wait, hold
than
on. We gotta think about this, right? So, although we kind of put the Raikage's knowledge of people who are strong into question already, let's actually think, who does the Raikage know that is actually incredibly strong that would be relevant here?
B, he knows the third Raikage, and that's about it. He knows B and the third Raikage. He knows about the second Raikage and Tobirama, but I don't think he knows how strong they are. He wasn't alive to see them fight or anything. So, like, him saying there's never been a finer shinobi, there's no proof he even knows how strong or fast Tobirama is. So that entire statement is useless when talking about Minato versus Tobirama. Clueless with the $20 donation. Merry Christmas. God damn, Clueless. Chronicler coming in with like fucking $70 doing some crazy shit, and Clueless doing it too. Man. Clueless is a fantastic artist, by the way, guys. He's drawn some pretty dope-ass pictures for me. So yeah, if you guys are on Discord, he's in there. You guys should go check him out and hire him to make you some shit. Man, I sent the scan DMs.
I think it's really funny. So you remember how this exact same... So you see this image that's on screen, right? That Swag is showing in his video from the anime episode?
Yeah. You said what? Hold on, say that again.
So you see this scan, right? Remember when people kept trying to say that the Raikage kept referring to Jonin Minato, but then even in the anime, it shows that like he was clear Hokage Minato is then shown on screen.
Yeah.
So it's both consistent in the anime and the manga.
It shows this exact page in the data book too when talking about it. They never mention Jonin Minato when the Raikage is talking about him. They're always talking about Hokage Minato. Hold on, Nate's been spamming me some scans. Hold on, let me see. What do you mean? Oh boy. Alright, hold on. Let's continue.
More commonly, he doesn't think there existed or will exist a better shinobi than Minato.
Yeah. And
I don't think that's common,
that's
and I don't think the Raikage even knows what he's talking about, so it doesn't matter.
it's kind of like a huge roster to go through. Like third Raikage, fourth Raikage, any like Sanin, like, you know, any Hokage that, you know, he knows about,
Why does he know about the Tobirama's fighting ability? Prove that. Baseless assumption.
thinks all of them are inferior to Minato.
No, he doesn't. He thinks that all the people he knows about in combat ability are inferior to Minato. He doesn't know about Tobirama. He knows he exists. He knows he fought Kinkaku and Ginkaku, but does he know how strong he was? Does he know how fast he was? No.
Also, he only knew about Tsunade in this instance. He didn't know about Jiraiya or Orochimaru, so that's completely dishonest.
Yeah, exactly. Another good point to bring up, he knew about Minato in the war, the third war, when he fought him. He knew about Minato before he fought him. He heard about the Yellow Flash when he fought Jonin Minato. But he still didn't know how fast he was. He didn't. He had to learn that. He had to get blitzed by him to learn that. So just knowing of people does not prove you know how fast they actually are. Ronaldo Portillo, Merry Christmas, Noodles, best Naruto tuber, the GOAT debater. That's right, $5. I appreciate that, man. Y'all coming in crazy with some donations today. Why you're sending money, I don't get it. Because they like me, man. But I appreciate it. So, that's the same dude that thinks Kamui can't warp Chibaku Tensei. He fell off. Do you guys remember that scan where Kakashi said he was gonna teleport the entire Ten Tails? You guys remember that? Oh, not just me. Never mind. Let's continue.
I mean, he's talking to Naruto right now, too, like, as he says it, right?
Yeah.
Like, who's, like,
And
in
he's-
KCM.
And it's clearly talking about his actual, like, power scale as a shinobi, because then he says, and even with all that power, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do know he's talking about power here and speed. He just doesn't know how powerful or how fast Tobirama is, so he doesn't have the knowledge to be making this claim. There is no shinobi faster than me. What immediately happens after this, Surfbone?
Yeah.
What happens after this?
He gets mega blitzed.
Yeah.
By...
There's no shinobi faster than me ever since the fourth Hokage died. Oh, really? What about B? What about Naruto, buddy? What about Naruto that blitzes you right after this? The Raikage doesn't know what he's talking about. He's an arrogant meathead. Yes, he's really funny. Yes, he's really strong and fast. But he's arrogant and he makes claims without knowledge.
Yeah, I was going to say he was incredibly arrogant. Anything that he's ever said, like, including the fact that he was saying that he thought that he had to go down there to beat Kinkaku and Ginkaku, ended up being wrong because they ended up finding a way to eventually beat them.
Yeah, literally.
So like, literally everything here's another thing that was also funny. He was even doubting that Tsunade would be able to tank the teleportation jutsu. That A's assistant was going to I can survive this, but can you? Traveling at the speed of light, and she's like, hell yeah, send me with you. Let's go.
Alright, hold on, boys. We got the raw translation. If there's any Japanese translators or people that can get the kanji for this and the definitions of this scan, specifically the Raikage statement here, go ahead, do it now. We'll translate this on stream.
Send it to me.
You want to
send it to me? Okay.
Yeah,
send it to me so I can send it to 02. He might be up.
Okay. Yeah, send it to our GOAT translator. Hey, anyone know Happy's Discord? I'm just playing. I don't want his trash ass fucking translations. Oh man. All right, let's continue. Hold on, now we gotta pause again. Clueless Media, $10. Appreciate the shout out. Keep up the good work. And Seth falling off nowadays. Yeah, he is. He's on the decline. His prime is over. We don't have the 2018 Seth. We don't have the Seth of the past. Now we have this shell. This money greedy shell that makes trash fucking content. That's what we have left. I like to think Tobirama's a beast, but he did lose to some filler ninjas. I mean, he lost to Kinkaku and Ginkaku, but they don't have anti-feats, so it's not an anti-feat. Oh man.
He's not here today because he underestimated the threat.
It's not like the statement that Hashirama makes where he's like, your brother Itachi was
caught in the kettle black.
The statement that Hashirama makes where he's like, your brother Itachi was a better ninja than me. It's not like that where it's
it's
clearly
an actual power scaling statement.
So sure. And then you have Tobirama who's like nobody.
Wait, hold on. Go back, Noodles.
What's up?
Go back 5 seconds. So, going up. Back. No, not that far. Go where.
Here, let's just go back here and watch it again.
Yeah.
He's not here today because he underestimated the threat.
It's not like the statement that Hashirama makes where he's like, your brother Itachi was better.
Yeah, pause real quick.
Yeah.
So they're but again, by their logic, although they're trying to say that's not what they're trying to say, it's literally a shinobi even greater than your older brother, Sasuke.
Dude, you want to know what's funny? How they're saying this isn't a power scaling statement? A shinobi even greater than I? What was that Minato statement they used from part 1 in the beginning, where they called him an unparalleled shinobi?
One of a kind, and then said, like, yeah, he's this looker that had so much talent.
A shinobi even greater than I. Unparalleled shinobi. That's not a power scaling statement. Wow. It's almost like you are actually debunking your previous argument. That's crazy. Like, you literally... Hold on, let's see if we can find... 441, remember that. Let's see if we can find the statement that he was using earlier. This is one of the first things he brings up. It's the Jiraiya statement. It might be earlier even, damn. Hold on.
Hey,
I love Swag's content, but Noodles takes have been growing on me. Keep up the good work, man.
And,
that's right. That's right.
I just wanted to go over it because I wanted. Like, yeah.
Always like the neck. It's always just neck.
Yeah,
I mean, better and everything.
One of the
here, this statement right here. As a shinobi, his capacity was unparalleled, a true one of a kind. The Hashirama statement that they're saying isn't a power scaling statement basically says the same thing. Hashirama literally says Itachi is a greater shinobi than him. That doesn't mean he's stronger than him. Just like this statement doesn't mean he's stronger. Great arguments. Great. Just fantastic.
Yeah,
and way to be inconsistent in your own video.
Wait, think of it this way. So it said, like, overflowing talent for Jutsu, one of kind had a lot of intelligence. Man, it's almost like they describe every single prodigy in Naruto.
They literally do. They talk about Itachi in a similar manner. They talk about Kakashi like that when he was younger. They talk about the White Fang, like just all the crazy Kimimaru, people like that. Like they all have some crazy statement like that. Man. Raikage is really stupid, bro. Forgot that Yugito is faster and from the same village. Yeah, literally. Am I the only one who notices that Swag doesn't take his recent videos seriously? He's always joking or making dumb claims that are easily debunkable. Yeah, he does do that. And yeah, his recent vids are trash. Same with Seth. They've dropped off pretty hard.
No, because then he says, and even with all that power,
yeah.
he's not here today because he underestimated.
It's not like the statement that Hashirama makes where he's like, your brother Itachi was
right,
a better ninja than me. It's not like that where it's like
it's
clearly
an actual power scaling statement. Like,
yeah, so
sure.
and then you have Tobirama who's like
they didn't even explain why it's
nobody ever talks about.
Yeah, they just say it's not like. I'll explain it though. When being a greater shinobi does not mean you are a stronger ninja. Being a shinobi is more than being powerful. Being a shinobi is holding up the shinobi way, right? Always trying, always being smart, trying to save people, right? Like stuff like that. Like, but it's more than just power. Hold on.
There's nothing. The only thing that people ever say is like Orochimaru's like, man, you used to be a piece of shit. Like, I mean, like literally
people bring up this happens a lot in the war arc specifically. People bring up how he was the creator of the reanimation jutsu, and
yeah, he was. We got a $5 donation from Brian Portillo again. Minato Wank from Swag is crazy. Respect Noodle Man. He's the truth. Merry Christmas. Thanks for the $5 donation. Thank you, Sam, for the $5 donation a minute ago.
Like a lot of people suspect that he was the one who revived them, and the best statement for him is Madara saying, like, after, by the way, this is not in, like, it's not a good looking moment for Tobirama. Like, most of the time when...
Obviously, it's not a good looking moment. Look at how Madara has him. He's got him pinned to the ground with a bunch of rods. This isn't really a good moment for Tobirama. Why don't you show some of the Minato moments, buddy? You think this is a good moment?
Yeah.
You think this is a good moment? Oh, we're not talking about that though. Let's bring up when Tobirama loses to the strongest shinobi in the world at the time. Let's bring up that. This isn't a good looking moment. He lost to literally the strongest dude out there at the moment. Oh, but no, we're not gonna talk about Minato dying to a splinter or a fingernail from the Nine Tails. Dude. Like, yeah, no shit, it's not a good moment. He lost to the strongest shinobi. It's Madara. It's fucking Madara. Of course he's gonna do that. Go ahead.
This is literally Minato propaganda, the video. Like, it's all about just pointing out all the the possible shortcomings of Tobirama while completely ignoring any that Minato has.
Yeah, they're being so biased, it's unreal. This is just straight swag, fucking sucking the balls of Minato, and Seth just being a fucking little goon behind him, supporting every decision he has. Like, man, not looking good. Bro's fighting a dude that folded the Biju with an invisible clone. Literally, bro. Like, he's fighting Rinnegan Madara, like, or revived Madara. Like, of course it's not gonna look good, man.
Wait, this is not in, like... It's not a good-looking moment for Tobirama. Like, most of the time when Minato is getting praised or hyped up, it's either by somebody who wishes he was there to help or after he does something really cool. But Tobirama, Madara throws this compliment at him out of spite. Like, while...
What is Swag even trying to say with that last comment? Like, he's trying to say, like, most of the time Minato's getting praised. Did you forget when, like Jubito ripped his arm off? Did you forget when, like, Madara ripped his other arm off and, like, beat the shit out of him? Did you forget where, you know, like, he got his chest stabbed through and his wife murdered by a fingernail from the Nine Tails? Did you forget that he got a splinter in his leg? Like, he's not always...
After trying to escape a paper bomb.
Yeah, trying to escape a paper bomb. Like, to be honest... I think Minato probably takes more L's in the series than he does cool shit. Like, he honestly takes more L's. You remember when he needed to save Naruto, his son, the potential savior of the world, but he couldn't because he was out of chakra, and Hiruzen had to do it? You remember that? Like, there's just a lot of moments where he doesn't do shit. Like, the best thing he probably did was when he teleported the Shinobi Alliance. Like, that was legit good shit, but he had help from Naruto to do that too. So it's not even just him. It's Naruto and his chakra. What's up?
Someone did bring out in the point out something good in the chat is like Tobirama doesn't even get enough good recognition in the series in general, but Minato gets all the praise. And Tobirama has to be the ones like, you know, I'm the one who actually made the jutsu exist to begin with. Like, the only reason, like, Minato even has the Flying Raijin is I invented it. You have the Shadow Clone Jutsu because I invented it. It's like the fucking pioneer of Shinobi doesn't get as much praise, but the freaking Minato who tries to, who gets all this hype for being such a prodigy doesn't have as much cool shit done to him.
He doesn't do that much.
It's now being reflected in its own fan base. Like,
the stuff he does,
get enough recognition
for
what he does.
The stuff he does is he teleports Naruto a couple times to do some combo attacks. He teleports the Shinobi Alliance. He teleports a couple Nine Tails BG bombs away. He helps seal the Nine Tails with the Reaper Death. And he Rasengan's 14-year-old Obito in the back. That's about it, I think. I think that's it. Like, that's Minato. That's his best stuff.
Cool, but Tobirama, Madara...
Hold on, let me rewind a little bit just so I can refresh myself.
Minato is getting
it's going to be a long stream.
Up, it's either by somebody who wishes he was there to help or after...
I got to go back to the beginning.
People bring up, this happens a lot in the War Arc specifically. People bring up how he was the creator of the reanimation jutsu and how, like a lot of people suspect that he was the one who revived them. And the best statement for him is Madara saying, like, after, by the way, this is not in, like, it's not a good-looking moment.
The best statement for him, not a good-looking moment. What?
For Tobirama. Like, most of the time when Minato is getting praised or hyped up, it's either by somebody who wishes he was there to help or after he does something really cool. But Tobirama, Madara throws this compliment at him out.
What relevance does this have to power scaling? Am I late? Nope. Right on time, Pa. Like, that's a great statement for not power scaling. Like, that's a pretty cool statement.
Notice how he, before he even goes into the statement, he then has to mention, oh, by the way, Minato gets a lot of praise.
Yeah, Minato gets a lot of hype.
Like, you didn't need to bring up Minato at all there. You could have waited until after you explained why you didn't think the statement was as impressive as people think.
Yeah.
But no, you just decided to randomly throw in Minato in there. It's like, oh, by the way, Minato hype train, though.
Yeah. Oh man, Hyper DGAF in chat with a $20 donation. Merry Christmas, Noodles. I still think Minato wins, but your takes are always intriguing. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying you have to take my position. Like, obviously, I disagree with you, and I would try to convince you otherwise. But, like, obviously, you don't have to take my position. And the fact is, my takes and my videos are meant to be entertaining above all else. So, as long as I'm entertaining you guys, that's all that really matters. I appreciate the $20, though. This chat is just fucking popping off for no reason, but I love it, so let's keep it going.
Yep. We got 90 people in chat.
Yeah, 90 people, man. Let's get it to 100. Invite your friends.
But Tobirama, Madara throws this compliment at him out of spite, like while he's on the ground, pinned down by a bunch of Rinnegan rods and can't move or do anything.
Okay, like, yeah, he got pinned by Madara. Ooh, it's almost like he's the strongest shinobi right now. He's alive. Like, it's crazy. He's just the strongest man in the world. Like,
and he's just like, you who used to be hailed as the fastest shinobi, and it's just like, I mean, like, that could mean...
Hold on, like, the statement he's trying to poop on is like Tobirama being called the fastest shinobi. Like, dude, he was called the fastest shinobi of his time, and you just don't think that's impressive? By Madara, like Madara compliments him to be the fastest shinobi of his time. That means he's faster than Madara and Hashirama. Both of them.
Man,
he's faster than both of
It's
them.
almost like Madara is using the fact that he used to be the fastest as a means to be like, man, you kind of fell off. Like, that's kind of what like Madara's trying to do. He's trying to demean him, make him feel worse. Like, man, I thought you were faster, bro. Like, you were really fast back in the day. And it's just like, Madara's not even saying that it's wrong. Like,
yeah.
he's just doing it as a means to demean him. Like,
yeah, what he's doing here, so let me just break down the statement. He says, but I'm the one the heavens are smiling upon you. Look at you, who used to boast the fastest speed of any shinobi. There's a reason why you two brothers can't regain your full power. So he's literally saying, whether coincidence or inevitable, I've got the edge right now. He's literally saying, because Tobirama is not at full power because he's an Edo Tensei, he's got the edge. Like, that's he used to be the fastest, but because he's weakened, he's got the edge right now. That's all he's saying.
And then says, like, yeah, I also got these motherfucking Rinnegan eyes that are still getting ripened as we speak. Like, I'm getting more proficient with it as we go on, so the gap is only going to get wider. So.
Yeah. And what's funny is they want to suck off characters praising Minato like the Raikage. They want to suck those statements off. Like, getting praised by the Raikage. How about getting praised by the arrogant Madara, the most powerful man in existence, the most arrogant man to, like, ever live, right? The dude that was like, you want Susanoo clones on them or no? Like, he was just, like, trolling the Kage, and he's over here praising him, but we don't like this statement. This statement's bad. Like, this is not, we gotta throw this shit out the window, because this is dog shit. Look at Minato, bro. He's over here getting praised by the dumbass Raikage. Like, let's follow him.
Move or do anything. And he's just like,
Madara isn't arrogant. Oh, dude, hold on. I gotta just stop for a second. Let me just type in Madara being arrogant. We'll see what pops up. Why is Madara so arrogant in canon? Hold on. Hold on. Let's find a good statement.
I really don't know where Madara's ever been arrogant.
Dude, he's like trolled the Kage so bad. Like, he was fucking with them the entire time, talking about how they weren't worth his time, that all these shinobi are trash, and like, you can't defeat me. I'm completely immortal. I'll live forever.
Because he is.
I know.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He would live forever.
Yeah.
He is, and by definition, he's immortal. Like, he will just continue to, like, live on. So
yeah, there's plenty of times where Madara is arrogant. Just go read the fucking manga, dude. Like, but anyway.
But, like, is he wrong in this statement?
No, he's literally not. He's literally praising him. He's praising him.
You who used to be hailed as the fastest shinobi, and it's just like, I mean, like, that could mean, like, anything, right? Because
what? That could mean, like, anything, right? What do you mean that can mean anything? He's literally saying, I have the edge because you're weak right now, and you used to be the fastest shinobi of our time. Like...
What is this like cherry picking, bro?
Dude.
Like, we're only gonna like nitpick the like Tobirama statements where it's quite blatant, where it's like, yeah, you used to boast the speed faster than any shinobi, but then it's like, well, that can mean anything. But when Minato gets a statement from the Raikage saying like, yo, I don't know if that man could have been surpassed ever, and it's just like, and it was like, or they're like, oh, Minato is like this unparalleled, one-of-a-kind dude. It's like, that could mean that he was just this ultra man that like gets all of this praise because he's ultra powerful and he only gets praise whenever he does cool shit. But with Tobirama, with this statement, I don't know, that could mean anything. I don't know, speed greater than any shinobi.
No, I don't hate Noodles. I hope you don't hate me, Six, just because I troll on you sometimes. Oh, man. Here's a good statement. Jutsu this pitiful isn't even worth absorbing. Oh, man. That's a good one. I'm trying to think. There's one in specific where I think, like, Zetsu directly says that he's being arrogant. Like, as an Edo Tensei, when he gets revived, he starts getting hit by the Biju or whatever, and, Madara's like, alright, I guess I should stop playing around so much, considering that I'm not an Edo Tensei anymore. I was just running around earlier, but yeah.
That could mean, like, the fastest of his time. That could mean fastest when he's second Hokage.
Fastest besides Hashirama and Madara.
Why?
Last time I checked, Hashirama, and he was around the same Warring States era. He fought alongside them, like... he was the next Hokage and pissed Madara off. He killed his brother, who was equal to Madara at the time, which also supports the fact that Tobirama was faster than them while alive. Hashirama got blitzed by Jubito, and Tobirama tagged the shit out of Jubito, so, that just proves that he's faster than him as well. Yeah,
where does Madara say, besides me, obviously,
yeah,
or besides your older brother,
yeah,
you're faster than everybody.
He literally said,
he doesn't make that distinction.
He literally said, there's a reason why you two brothers can't regain your full power. Whether coincidence or inevitable, I've got the edge right now. He's literally saying, you used to be the fastest, but I've got the edge right now, bitch, because you're weak. You're weakened. That Edo Tensei got you weak. That's what he's saying. He's not saying, and he's literally talking about you two brothers too, so he's not talking about besides Hashirama and Madara, he's talking about everyone during their time. You look at you, who used to boast the fastest speed of any shinobi. Is Madara a shinobi? Yes. Is Hashirama a shinobi? Yes. Any shinobi. That's all you need to say, dude. It's the fastest of his time, because it has to deal with him being the fastest of his time, because Madara obviously doesn't know the ninjas that were after his time. But yeah.
You who used to be hailed as the fastest shinobi, and it's just like, that could mean like anything, right? Because
that could mean like the fastest of his time. That could mean fastest when he's second Hokage and Hashirama and all of them are dead. It could be like maybe he heard
Madara was not alive when Tobirama was the second Hokage, you dumbass.
Dude,
what are you talking about? The fastest of his generation, like, or when he was Hokage. Madara wouldn't have known that's when he was boasting that.
Yeah. Either way, here's a good way to interpret the scan too, because some people. Hold on, let's just keep listening and see what he says.
That can mean fastest when he's second Hokage and Hashirama and all of them are dead. It could be like maybe he heard from Izuna as he's bleeding out, like he moved so fast I couldn't see him because he teleported or something. Sliced him. There's so many reasons.
Dude, no, he's literally saying, I have the edge right now, and I'm beating you right now because you're weakened. That's literally all it is. He said, you two brothers. Like, he's saying the reason he's beating Hashirama and Tobirama is because they're weakened by the Edo Tensei, and he has a bunch of fucking amps. So, included Hashirama amps, Renegon amps, stuff like that.
Scale to him really at all. Like, there's no.
You know what's funny, Noodles? Pause here.
What's up?
So you remember how Madara was like boasting about how he had the Renegon before, and that's what's helping him give the edge.
Yeah.
Maybe that you can probably also imply that the reason he was even able to dodge the flying Raijin slice at all was because the Rinnegan has extra sensory abilities that helped him
See it?
perceive,
Yeah.
help him see that
Yeah.
he is like behind him or danger is behind him. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense. 103 in
By
chat right now. We
coincidence.
got 103 in chat, man. That is just fucking bananas. But
Yeah, 'cause he
let's continue.
teleported or something, you know, like
Hold on, let's listen to what Seth says again.
and all of them are dead. You know, it could.
Why would he be saying that he used to be the fastest shinobi when all of them are dead? Like, how would Madara even know that Tobirama was hailed as the fastest shinobi if he was fucking dead? How would he know that, dude? How would Madara know that he was hailed as, or how would Madara know Tobirama was hailed as the fastest of any shinobi, if he was dead? How would he know that? That doesn't make any sense. Stupid interpretation.
It could be like maybe he heard from Izuna as he's bleeding out, like he moved so fast I couldn't see him because he teleported or something.
He heard from
Like,
Izuna. Baseless assumption.
There's so many reasons he could have said that, and it does not actually scale to him really at all. Like there's no real evidence of it. The only evidence of
How about when Tobirama literally
is that you
blocks
kinda,
a shot from
dodges
Madara?
a strike
Yeah, dodges a strike.
from One-Eyed Madara, but it's also implied that One-Eyed Madara is just kind of toying with him. So
Yep.
it's kind of, you know.
Where's the
how much does it
implications
mean,
that he's
you know?
toying with him?
Especially when Tobirama's like, "Hey Minato, your body flicker a lot quicker than mine."
Yeah, no, so some people think
oh,
Yeah.
the irony.
Yeah, good.
The irony here, considering what they're about to go into later.
Yeah,
Well,
so
yeah.
yeah, let's talk about this body flicker scan. So, for those that don't know what the body flicker is, it's a jutsu where you put chakra into your legs to run faster, okay? I am actually, in my Tobirama video, I addressed this argument as Minato having faster travel speed. Not combat speed, not reaction speed, travel speed, when using body flicker. Minato's body flicker is faster than all of the Hokage at this time. So yeah, like he has faster travel speed than Tobirama. That does not mean he has faster combat. That does not mean he has faster reaction. So it changes nothing. Especially considering Minato was not a part of Madara's time. So if he said you're the fastest of any shinobi, right, that's not including Minato. So this statement doesn't contradict that statement. They're completely separate from each other. Tobirama sure is fast. Yeah, that's a good statement from Minato where Minato's bragging about how fast Tobirama is.
that this means flying Raijin, because I'm pretty sure in the official Viz translation of this chapter they say teleportation, which that's what flying Raijin does. You teleport
Body flicker is also teleporting. It's moving so fast you look like you're teleporting.
from one place to another.
And they use the kanji Shushin, which means body flicker, not flying thunder god, which is Hiroshin no Jutsu. Okay? They use Shunshin, not Hiroshin no Jutsu. Shushin, body flicker. It's not FTG, buddy. And if he's faster at body flicker, what does that even mean? They're instantaneous teleportation, dude. It's instantaneous teleportation. How can you be faster than something that's instant? It doesn't make any sense.
But the Viz name for body flicker or Shunshin is teleportation.
Yeah.
Because before flying Raijin is ever introduced, that's how they decided to translate it. It's the art of teleportation. It's what ninja use to move really fast, and it's something that pretty much everybody uses in combat at a
No, not everybody.
high level.
Is he just debunking himself, like, immediately after?
So his Shunshin being better than Tobirama's, which is also demonstrated, by the way, by the fact that he gets there before any of them do.
Yeah.
Teleports a 10 Tails Bijou Bomb as well before
Yep.
they get there.
Exactly. That just means that Minato is faster than him.
It means he's faster in travel speed than him. Nothing else.
Right. So that's reason number one why he's an upgrade of Tobirama. Okay.
Reason number two is Tobirama has no AP feat at all, other than fighting suppressed old heroes. Now,
Minato has no durability feats. So what does this matter? Like, he literally can chop Izuna in half. So I don't see why he couldn't chop Minato in half. When has Minato ever tanked a shot? Last time I checked, Minato got folded by a fucking splinter. A splinter. So you don't think Toby, like, there's a statement in the data book about Tobirama that says he uses his flying thunder god slash to attack people's weak points. So he could easily just stab him in the eye, which is a weak point. He could stab him in the anus, which is a weak point, or he could just chop the dude in half. What stops him from doing that? And no AP feats? Did you forget about him, like dropping the continuous paper bomb jutsu? Did you forget that? That blew up, that made like a massive explosion that like encompassed the entirety of the Ten Tails?
it's almost like Seth is just trying to you know what? Just don't look at the fact that I made an entire Tobirama video that I had Noodles help me with a couple of years back, where we talk about his AP feats.
Yeah,
you know.
Let's look at what Seth says about the Deity Gates.
Tobirama's Deity Gates and pop the Hokage's 4-yang barrier that even with even use. In the manga and anime, he uses this technique against Ten Tails Obito, and it doesn't really phase.
No AP, by the way. Look at this explosion.
He did not get to use against Kinkaku and Ginkaku, and that requires an Edo Tensei to even use. In the manga and anime, he uses this technique against
no AP,
Ten
by the
Tails
way.
Obito,
This is an
it
AP.
doesn't really phase him, as obviously
this is an
Obito
AP,
is a
so
beast.
don't ignore
He's
this.
the
This
same
is an
guy
AP.
who can instantly bust out of Sage Hashirama's Deity Gates and pop the Hokage's 4-yang barrier that even withstood a Ten Tails Bijou bomb with just his physical strength. So, no real shocker that one of the Edo Hokage wouldn't just solo him with the jutsu. However, many people recently have re-looked at this feat and noticed something kind of extraordinary. I want you guys to look at this page here after Obito.
It's almost like he's using the same argument that I gave him. Funny. Hold on, let's keep looking at this.
Suppressed old Hiruzen. Hiruzen is like wanked off by Kabuto. 2 is Tobirama has no AP feat.
Minato has no durability, it doesn't matter.
Suppressed old Hiruzen. Now, suppressed old Hiruzen. Hiruzen is like wanked off by Kabuto as like the strongest current of the Go Kage or whatever. But the other thing about Hiruzen is that his true power might need to be unleashed on some Haku type beat where he can only go like true full power when he feels like he's protecting something and like
nice baseless assumption.
Has to get over his feelings about Orochimaru. And by the time that happens, the summonings are kind of like gone. So even that is just like unquantifiable. So like even the Edo Tobirama is just that one. I mean, that one's obviously.
I will say this: I don't agree with the Hiruzen statement being stronger than all the current 5 Kage anyway.
Has to get over his feelings.
The reason I don't agree with it specifically is because when Kabuto says that Hiruzen is the strongest of the current 5 Kage, that's presumably based on the last time people saw Hiruzen fight, which was like 13 years ago when he fought the Nine Tails. Hiruzen is a lot older since then and a lot weaker. So I don't think we can actually say he currently still is the strongest, considering the fact the people who have seen Hiruzen fight haven't seen him fight in over a decade. If that makes sense. Like, we know for a fact age is one of the things that keeps Hiruzen weak. He was only able to summon like 3 shadow clones because of how old he was. Isaac Cock. Oh, man. Funny name. Yo, Noodles, I want to start creating Naruto-related content. How would you say that I started TikTok, YouTube, both? Also, love the stream. Keep it up. Do both if you can, because TikTok, honestly, create an Instagram, create a TikTok, create a YouTube. I would upload YouTube Shorts pop off too, but if you want to do like actual videos, definitely upload to YouTube. And if you have some small topics that like maybe don't have enough content to make into a full-fledged like YouTube video, upload it to Shorts, upload it to TikTok, upload it to Instagram, stuff like that, and it'll help grow your channel a lot faster. Always be advertising all of them too. But yeah, I appreciate the $20 donation, man. Gosh, dude, this is just an insane amount of donations, to be honest. This is like the most donations I think I've ever had on stream.
Where he can only go like true full power when he feels like he's protecting something and like has to get over his feelings about Orochimaru. And by the time that happens, the summonings are kind of like gone. So even that is just like unquantifiable. So like even the Edo Tobirama is just that one. I mean, that one's obviously a lot nerfed, but he's just vaguely fighting someone who is less strong than someone who is stronger than the Gokage, or the strongest of the Gokage.
Yeah, I mean, this
cool. But he also cuts the God Tree in half with his Water Fang Jutsu. So I mean, like, you know, he cuts a wood from the Ten Tails.
No AP.
Yeah, no AP. You know, like, Minato gets hurt by wood. I don't know if you remember that. He gets hurt by, like, shrapnel wood from a paper bomb. And Tobirama has paper bombs. Like, he can literally, like, throw them out of his body. Like, actually he can throw special paper bombs out of his body that are even more powerful when he blows up the Ten Tails. So, like, if Minato can't take a paper bomb blast, Tobirama can literally throw a paper bomb at him and put it on him like he did Jubito. Like he did Jubito and blow him up and kill him. Like, Splinter level durability versus cut in half with a sword from a Flying Raijin slash, paper bomb explosions that are massive, Water Fang could cut him in half, any of those. Minato doesn't have good durability, so ordinary wood
So
from a
at
random
best-
shack. Literally, dude. Like, no bullshit. Like, it honestly seems like he has, like, normal human level durability because of that feat. Like, it's literally a splinter.
What this would do is put him above, like, and I mean, this is being very generous. This would put him above War Onoki, War A the Fourth, and War Mei, because there was no Kazekage at the time this statement was made, and obviously he wasn't being compared to the other Hokage.
Putting him above the 4th Raikage would put him above the Biju. So, I mean, yeah, that's enough AP to one-shot Minato. So, any level of AP is enough to one-shot Minato.
Just the other four
Inoki is also ridiculous, so the fact they're bringing him up is disgusting.
Kage from the other four great nations. So Onoki seemed, now this mostly comes from anime filler, but if you take anime filler seriously, Onoki seemed pretty scared of Jonin Minato. Like, you know, and I mean, like, Minato was just, like, single-handedly dealing with, like, platoons of stone shinobi, and it's not like Onoki ever tracked him down and killed him or whatever, right? So, like, yeah. Minato seemed fine there. As we've said, looked up to him. I mean, like, we don't even have to talk about this.
Yeah, because he got his
Minato
ass
was
beat.
so strong that
Yeah.
no one
Got murder blitz by him.
would ever come
And then
along
and,
to
and
surpass.
then continued to was like he was like so filled with PTSD about Minato beating his ass. He continued training until he was now no longer inferior to him.
Yeah, literally.
So
here's a good scan, real quick. So yeah, here's Tobirama using the paper bombs that could defeat Minato. So here's him doing that to Jubito. Awesome. So yeah, he could just put a couple paper bombs on Minato and make him explode. Like, that's totally possible for him. Here's another good scan. Hold on. Here's Minato, like, cutting the god trees, like, limbs in half, like, just, like, cutting through all of them. Water-style severing wave. Yeah, pretty good. Like, that would just, like, if Minato was in that, he would get cut in half, too. Like, so, there's some decent AP feats for him. Like, obviously, he's not going to be the most AP-reliant fighter, because he doesn't have a lot of feats to begin with anyway. It's kind of like the same issue with Minato. Minato doesn't have a severe lack of AP feats. Here's a good one.
man, someone actually brought up a good point about the whole, like, man, if we really wanted to downplay Minato, we could just bring up the whole B statement where he said that, like, man, MS Sasuke is, like, the strongest guy I've ever fought, bro.
Yeah, literally.
And which would include Minato, so he's saying that MS Sasuke is a greater shinobi than fucking Minato.
Yeah, he literally says MS Sasuke is stronger than Minato. Here's a good one. Tobirama, like, raises a finger and flexes his chakra so bad that he has Suigetsu, like, literally in terror. Sasuke's freaking out. Jugo's freaking out. Orochimaru's surprised. Minato and the Hiruzen are all freaking out. Sasuke's over here fucking sweating. And all he did was raise a finger. Like...
No AP, though.
No AP, though. No AP. He doesn't have any AP.
Yeah, so hold on a second. So if we take that B statement to its utmost, right? This is a Sasuke that is much stronger than the one that fought B. So, and this is a Tobirama that's just barely even trying and just wanted to flex on all of them.
Yeah.
So,
literally.
And B fought Joni Minato, so take that what you will.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
With that argument.
Talk about this. A thought that Minato was so strong that no one would ever come along to surpass him.
Madara thought that no shinobi was faster than Tobirama as well. So don't forget that statement, Swag. Let's add that in while we're at it.
Minato's on the battlefield, by the way.
Yeah.
Probably not Moog and Getsu, any of them either.
And then I don't think we have to talk about Mei, right? So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she got beat by Madara too. Such an anti-feat. I forgot that didn't happen to all of the Kage, including the Raikage. Like, I forgot that all of the Kage lost to Madara. Like, let's just downplay Mei.
Mei is just like the Walmart replacement of Yagura. 'Cause he got killed by Obito too fast. Yeah.
yeah,
They're calling 6 Mei. What the hell?
So it's just like, in terms of AP, Minato is just out there, like, he just casually cuts off one of B's tentacles.
Which,
Thank you for the $5 donation, Zint31V. I appreciate it.
we've seen those like partial transformation catch a Bijou bomb before, so they're actually pretty tough.
Minato is able to like blow up Obito's arm when he fights him during the Ninetales attack. He's just like one Rasengan from him, and Obito gives up the whole fight.
Yeah.
Like,
He's literally a 14-year-old Obito
And Minato thinks
with no durability feats.
that you'll need like QB Chakra to be on his level and a lot.
yeah,
Hold on, let's see.
like
Minato
Minato
didn't even like. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Minato barely had any interaction with him in terms of how strong he was physically, and only knew about his Kamui because that's the only thing that Obito really flexed on Minato was his Kamuis, and the fact that he could control the fucking Ninetales. So that was the only reason why Minato even thought it was Madara to begin with, was his ability to take control of the Ninetales.
Yeah. Only someone with
it
Ninetales
really doesn't
power under
mean
his control could defeat him, so he chose Naruto. Yeah. It's not a very good statement just for the fact that, like, only someone with power of Ninetales under, like, Madara could defeat him. I don't know. Like, it doesn't mean very much. Like,
thinks that you'll need like QB Chakra to be on his level and a lot.
yeah, so that's another thing too, right? Like Minato has just blatant scaling above Pain because Minato watches Naruto fight Pain, gets an understanding of how strong he's supposed to. I mean, this is post Chibaku Tensei that this conversation happens, okay? And Minato's like, okay, so like Pain's really strong, but that guy in the mask is, and keep in mind this was like 16 years ago. Minato
no, he's not talking about 14-year-old Obito. Swag's misrepresenting the scan. Hold on. Look at which Obito he's talking about. Orange Mask Obito. He's talking about, he literally saw all of Naruto's life play out in front of him, and he saw the Obito that fought Naruto and Kakashi in the forest. He's literally talking about Orange Mask Obito, not 14-year-old Obito.
Understanding of how strong he's supposed to. I mean, this is post Chibaku Tensei that this conversation happens, okay? And Minato's like, okay, so like Pain's really strong, but that guy...
Tsunade also doesn't know how strong Tobirama was earlier. I forgot to mention that, so her statement's irrelevant.
The mask is, and keep in mind this was like 16 years ago. Minato like reached this conclusion, okay? He's like, that guy in the mask, you're gonna have to master the Ninetales chakra to be able to beat him.
Well, it doesn't say that because I can't read kanji, so preferably show the scan that you're talking about. If anyone has the Viz translation of the scan, send it to me. But either way, yeah, you're gonna have to master the Ninetales because Obito literally has the Ninetales. Like, which is way stronger than the Chibaku Tensei and shit. Like he says, you're gonna need to master Ninetales power because this dude has the Ninetales. Literally, he actually can just summon the Ninetales. Like,
so that puts Minato above Obito, who's above Pain by like a lot. Okay.
Yeah. Why do Minato's words here not just mean that Naruto's too slow for Obito? That's very relevant because we don't know if they're even talking about power or speed or any specific attribute. He's just saying Obito is more dangerous than Pain, which could be true because of intelligence, could be true because of his Kamui ability, could be true because he can like possess Bijou like he does during the war arc. There's a lot of his Genjutsu could be the reason he thinks that. There's a lot of reasons Minato could be saying this. It doesn't just have to be he scales above the Chibaku Tensei in power,
according to Minato. So like
yeah, and I think another thing that kind of supports that like Minato really is that level is that we know Minato is objectively faster than Hiruzen. Like it's actually stated he is the younger Hiruzen. We know that younger Hiruzen's a lot faster. So like 13 years ago.
Where's that stated?
So like he's pretty young actually. Like, he's probably on.
Where's that stated? I don't think that's ever been stated ever.
Like the cusp of, like degrading or whatever, but he's clearly a lot stronger, right? He is at godlike speed compared to Hiruzen.
When did they say he's a godlike speed in comparison to Hiruzen?
It's almost like there was an instance where KCM Minato gets blitzed by old man Edo Hiruzen during the war. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But objectively above Hiruzen. Wow. Wow. Man, Seth, weren't you going on about how like a lot of things are just not objective, but you're going on this whole thing, but but he is objectively above the speed in terms of heroism. It's just like,
where is it even stated, dude? Hold on, let's listen to what Swag says here real quick.
Guy in the mask is, and keep in mind this was like 16 years ago. Minato.
Okay, so he's just showing that this is 16 years ago. Nothing in the scan actually proves that Minato was talking about 14-year-old Obito in that scan. Nothing. There's nothing in the scan. It says, my attack passed right through him. It's literally him describing calmly. You should not escape. He uses teleportation in Jutsu too, that's how he's able to grab Kushina and move so quickly. He managed to defeat the Black Ops directly assigned to Lord Third to get past the highest level classified barrier, plus was unable to ravel the Nine-Tailed Seal. As far as I know, there's only one shinobi who can do all of that, and he thinks it's Madara. Okay? So,
man,
yeah. It has nothing to do with that being Minato whatsoever, or that being 14-year-old Obito whatsoever.
Wait, hold on, Noodles.
What's up?
Someone was like, so basically Minato is just the fastest Uber.
Yeah, he's just a good he's literally just a fast ass fucking running dude. Like
he got that 5. Someone's like, he's got that 5 stars on Uber, bro.
Yeah, and for like the people that still want to harp really hard on the body flicker thing and say, well, if he's faster in running, that means he's got to be faster in hand-to-hand combat speed or whatever. Tell that to Usain Bolt if he fought a boxer. Right? Like, Usain Bolt can run really fast, but if he fought like Canelo, he would get murder blitzed. He would not be able to see the hands coming. He wouldn't be able to see the speed. That's not how you train for speed in different ways. And punching speed is completely different training-wise than training your run speed. Run speed is almost entirely different. You have to train different muscle motor neurons, everything. You have to do different kinds of training because it's not the same. And also, this is a jutsu. This is him controlling a specific chakra into his legs. Like, this is him using a jutsu. This doesn't even prove he runs faster than Tobirama unless he's using body flicker to run. So, it does nothing. It only proves that when he uses body flicker, he's able to run faster than the other Kage. That's all it proves.
Like, reach this conclusion, okay? He's like, that guy in the mask, you're going to have to master the Nine Tails chakra to be able to beat him. So
I don't see him saying you're going to have to master the Nine-Tailed Chakra to beat him. He doesn't say that.
That puts Minato above Obito.
Yeah, he might have said that some other time, but they didn't show it on screen at least.
According to Minato. So, like...
Yeah, and I think another thing that kind of supports that, like, Minato really is that level is that we know Minato is objectively faster than Hiruzen. Like, it's actually stated he is the god, younger Hiruzen. We know that younger Hiruzen's a lot faster. So, like, 13 years ago, Hiruzen. So, like, he's pretty young, actually. Like, he's probably on, like, the cusp of, like, degrading or whatever. But he's clearly a lot stronger, right? He is a god-like speed compared to Hiruzen. He is the greatest. Yeah. And then
where does that stated?
That in the war, as an old Edo, Hiruzen
he might be talking about the 4th dad book statement. Where he says he's the god of shinobi.
Yeah. Hiruzen stated to be above Tobirama. Sarutobi Hiruzen, showing his talent that surpassed the Lord Second from childhood, from mastering the 5 nature transformations to secret techniques in Genjutsu. He took the name of Professor because he explained all the jutsu that exist in Konoha. Okay. So it's saying that he's more talented in ninjutsu than Tobirama. Says nothing about speed.
These guys are reaching really hard to push this problem.
Surfbone, do you see speed somewhere in there? Do you see speed? Do you see speed mentioned?
I see what they've been talking about this whole time, which is like he got that talent though. He got that hype train.
Yeah,
he got that talent.
They think talent equals speed, AP, and durability. Well, they can't think that because it literally talks about what he's more talented than him in. It talks about his mastering nature all 5 nature transformations, secret techniques, and genjutsu. It talks about how his talent for ninjutsu. It says nothing about speed. So if you're gonna say talent means speed, that's a baseless assumption. Sorry. But yeah.
As an old Edo. Like, and not only that...
Shows Edo Hiruzen on panel 2.
But he's actually able to help Naruto before Tobirama can as well. And which implies, also... like
he also did that faster than Minato. Like, Minato's there too.
Like, but because we're on this propaganda train, we're only going to talk about the fact that it was specifically Tobirama that he he beat there. Not just Minato,
Yeah.
Tobirama. Not Minato. You know what? Minato's not even there. Just Tobirama.
Yeah. They sucking dick on the term talented and getting big mad when you use the term deadliest. Bro, they tried to discredit Madara saying that he was the fastest of any shinobi earlier. They tried to say that doesn't actually scale anywhere. And they're over here like, Hiruzen's more talented in ninjutsu. That means he's faster than Tobirama. How the fuck are you reaching this hard? Like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense whatsoever. Got a $2 donation from Logic the Womanizer. When the Ichigo vs. Naruto video come out, Set's Ichigo vs. Naruto video is never coming out, and I don't plan to release one anytime soon.
Yeah. Noodles got to read that Bleach before that even becomes a thing. So
yeah. He said Tobirama literally can't save Naruto there. He's busy fighting the tree branches. God, there's too many. I might be able to sense Naruto, but it's useless. How the fuck is he supposed to get in there? Like, he can't get to Naruto. The tree branches are blocking his way. Hiruzen comes in and busts them. That doesn't prove he's faster. That proves Hiruzen has the capability to deal with the branches and Tobirama doesn't. And look at Minato. He's over there fucking sticking his arm out, not doing shit. So as far as I'm concerned, he's not doing nothing.
He's not trying.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, my son's gonna die. Oh no.
Yeah. No, my son.
Can as well, and which implies, also like furthers that. And there's also the statements, Hiruzen is above, his predecessors, which is probably talking about Tobirama.
It's also probably talking about Prime Hiruzen. Prime Hiruzen. So keep that in mind.
Even if, like, again, we're not saying. I mean,
hold on. Let's see what this says. Said to surpass his predecessors, all his students became highly skilled ninja and referred to as the three great shinobi, the third Hokage. Yeah, it could easily be talking about his prime, because we know for a fact that the alive old man Hiruzen was relative to the worst Edo Tobirama ever seen, and also was worse than Orochimaru, who the later Tobirama scared the shit out of.
Talking about Tobirama.
And again, even if, like, again, we're not saying the Minato's above Hashirama. Maybe
it says his predecessors. It doesn't say predecessor. It says predecessors. He was trained by Hashirama and Tobirama. So the fact if he's above his predecessors, that includes all of the previous Hokage, buddy. You can't just cherry pick Tobirama out of that. That's not what the statement says. It says above Hashirama and Tobirama. Alright, bro, this is good luck for the stream. Appreciate the $2, Logic, coming in with $4. That's more than most people give, so I love it.
Even if, like, again, we're not saying the Minato's above Hashirama. Maybe it's just recency bias.
Okay, then your statement is just wrong, then, because it literally is saying that.
Whatever.
Man, he's really trying to, like, distance himself so far from his Aaron Minato beat Hashirama video so bad, because he probably got so much, like, slack for how bad that video was. He has to keep pointing out how, guys, just by the way, we're not really including Hashirama in this statement at all, okay? I just want to make sure I'm very clear at that. But there is this statement that kind of says something, but we're not going to bring in Hashirama so we don't upset the Hashirama fanboys or any of that kind of stuff. It's just like, really just trying to, like, it's like trying to push the propaganda while also not trying to trigger the Hashirama fanboys to get on his ass when he says dumb shit.
Well, dude, like, the statements they're using are including Hashirama, too. Like, when the two coffins come up, they're only talking about Hiruzen being above Tobirama. But Hashirama's coffin's there, too. When it says that Hiruzen surpassed his predecessors, that's plural, that means multiple. His predecessors and trainers was Tobirama and Hashirama. So that includes both of them, but they're only cherry-picking Tobirama out of that. That's cherry-picking. Stop being fallacious. Stop being biased. Actually try to make a good argument. We got a $10 donation from Chronicler. Noodles, is mayonnaise an instrument? Yeah, it's an instrument. Yeah, anything's an instrument as long as you throw it on the ground. Again, Chronicler, always giving me the monies. $10 from Logic. All right, bro. He tried to take my spotlight. Thanks for the $10, man. I appreciate y'all. This is good. This is great shit. So you should have a donation battle. They've been battling all stream, man. Man, I don't even know how much money this has been donated so far. I've lost count after like the fucking 10th donation.
Minato was stronger than Hashirama.
Yeah,
So like for Hiruzen to be above Tobirama and for him to think like respect.
No, he's above. Prime Hiruzen is stated on like 3 or 4 separate occasions to be the strongest Hokage ever. There's a really obvious one. Hold on, let me show this. The third Hokage was a genius, nicknamed the Professor, and it's said that he possessed superlative strength even compared to the other Hokage. So yeah.
This is after, this is like even during the Minato hype train that was going all throughout part 1.
Yeah.
By the way.
So he literally is stronger than Minato, he's stronger than Tobirama, and he's stronger than Hashirama in his prime. It's stated in the data book too about this, so yeah, and like he stated to be able to use all ninjutsu in the leaf, all 5 chakra natures, like, dude's insane. Stated to be the strongest of the 5 principal territories, like, yeah, Prime Hiruzen was an animal. Like, that dude was just built different, bro. Like, he knows all of them. He's more talented in ninjutsu than Tobirama. Does that even make sense? Like, how does that even work? Like, the dude created, like, some of the most pivotal jutsu ever. Like, he created the Shadow Clone Jutsu. He created, Edo Tensei, which became the, like, harbinger of the war. He created, Minato's Flying Thunder God Jutsu, and Hiruzen's more talented than him. That's just crazy. Logic.
Basically,
go ahead.
Also, like, he also came in with the Shadow Clone Jutsu, which became like Naruto's pivotal jutsu that caused him to like win so many fights.
Yeah, literally.
In his journey, so.
Yeah, Hiruzen was just a beast back in the day, bro. And they can sit here and pretend that it only applies to Tobirama. It doesn't. It applies to all of the Kage, all of his predecessors in that one statement they used. So, Sam coming in with another donation. You remember when YouTube wouldn't let Chronicler donate? Yeah, I do remember that. Logic the Womanizer, stop taking my spotlight. Another $2 donation. Man, y'all fighting. You're beefing in chat. Appreciate the donations, guys.
The Minato to that degree, like it's just, I don't know, not looking good for.
Yeah. Okay, so one cop-out that people have for Tobirama after this now is sort of like 2 things. But the first one is his like pen and paper bombs, which
cracked
that's a cop-out?
yeah, it cracked the deity
Hashirama
gates
level
in the background, and the deity gates were able to survive like the the 10 tails kind of like blowing itself up within the crimson.
What do you mean?
barrier.
I guess.
Now those gates do not absorb the entire Bijou bomb's energy into like one gate.
And it's also a crack.
Dude, you saying they don't absorb the entire Ten Tails Bijou energy? Let's look at that panel.
Like Seth is like acting like cop out, like he wasn't made aware of this several years ago, and
He
then
literally
he's just,
used it in his video. Look.
as a good
Concentrated
feat.
power.
Yeah.
Still on
Hold on,
YouTube.
let's listen to what he
Gates
says.
and down the 10 tails initially are all still there. This means that the deity gates could withstand the point-blank, contained and concentrated power of the 10 tails unleashing a Bijou bomb. And this in itself is impressive, but not an
What is Seth saying there? And then what's he saying here, buddy? What's the... Hold on, let's listen to this.
10 tails kind of like blowing itself up within the crimson barrier. Now those gates do not absorb the entire Bijou bomb's energy into like one gate.
And it's also a
Dude, like, oh yeah, what happened there, Seth? What happened there? Like,
Again, it's just confirmation that Seth collabing with anybody means he's only going to care about agreeing with the person he's collabing with.
Yeah.
He's not actually trying to present a good argument at all. And even if that means having to downplay his own arguments just for the sake of the bag, he's just going to make a bad argument.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, the audience will just believe whatever the fuck I
What
say.
happened
They're not gonna fact check me.
dude, he said it tanks the entirety of the concentrated energy within the barrier. And it does, too, because the bomb literally is forced into this tiny little barrier where the gates are, and the bomb blows off for like 10 minutes. Like, look at this bomb. Look at what's going off right now.
Contained. This means that the deity gates could withstand the point-blank, contained and concentrated power of the 10 tails unleashing a Bijou Bomb. And this in itself is impressive, but not an absolute shocker. After all, these are the same things that could hold it down to begin with. As a reminder...
Yeah! Oh, it's almost like the Deity Gates scaled to the 10 tails and it took Jubito to break out of them. Insane, right? Oh, did you guys know that the 10 gates, or the Deity Gate scaled to the 10 tails, considering it tanked the blast from the Bijou Bomb and it also held down the 10 tails? Crazy, right? It's almost like they're really strong.
A crack.
But
okay, it's not like he blows up the whole gate.
Yeah.
It's a crack. Like
It's a
crack? Oh, it's a crack? Hold on, let's hold on. We gotta Jarvis zoom. Hold on, we gotta zoom in. Let's see what happens. This crack. All right, let's see if we can just hold on. Let me just zoom in on this right quick.
If this is again more just evidence that it's like, oh, they're just trying to downplay Tobirama to the utmost degree by even bringing up one of his best feats that's often not mentioned at all, and it's like, oh, it was just a crack.
Just a crack, bro. Just a crack.
But look at this. Look at that motherfucker. What do you mean a crack?
Dude, a crack? That fucker got obliterated. It's obliterated. It got destroyed. A crack? What? Are you kidding me?
It's like your dad just came in and just kicked your Lego set and it just blew up. Like,
look at the tintails, like
what happened.
It's like literally shockwaving everything, bro. Like, Seth is just literally flip flopping like usual. He doesn't. He just wants to try to go against any agenda that I used to give him. I literally think he's doing this shit out of spite. Oh my gosh, the crack, bro. We got the zoom in on you boys. See this crack? Look at the crack. Insane, right? Actually, it's a crack. Yeah, it's a fucking devastating crack that obliterated it.
But,
no, the gate actually does get blown up in the manga. You see pieces flying off, but in the anime, you can't really see it. This is after taking a 10 tails Bijou Bomb, so the durability damage Deity Gates is unquantifiable. Man, it's...
Wow.
Who cares what the anime shows anyway? We care about the manga here. Hold on. Let's just look at what actually happens. Let's see if the gates... Man. Hold on. Let's see what the gates look like after the explosion. Could anyone find me a panel of, like, if the gates look cracked at all before the after the explosion? Hold on. Logic donated to me. Alright, I gotta go. Peace out. Someone donate more. I am gonna support them. MFs. Noodles needs to eat after the stream. That's right. We eating out here, man. The fucking crack. Stupid as shit. Set's over here contradicting himself. Swag's just bullshitting. This is just a horrible video. This might be the most biased and worst video I've ever seen. Besides Minato Stronger Than Hashirama. That video by Swag was some bad shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, probably his worst. And this is like...
This one's bad, but
this is the sequel. This is the sequel to that.
Yeah.
And this is one of those like, oh, what do you know? The sequel is better than the previous one, but that doesn't mean that the sequel is any good. It's not.
I'm gonna bring to you guys like trash. A really important aspect of this scan too. Like, even if you want to argue this is just a crack, right? This is like a crack of the Deity Gates. Minato gets hurt by a splinter. Okay? A splinter. And you think this bomb that was this fucking massive is not gonna hurt Minato? You are smoking crack. Because he literally got hurt by the shrapnel from a paper bomb.
I was gonna say, pull up that fucking...
Oh, hold on.
Pull up that fucking shit.
Yeah, let's get the splinter. Hold on.
Let's show that.
Yeah, let's get the splinter back. Just in case people forgot what Minato's durability is. Hold on.
Unparalleled.
Ow! Ow!
Ow!
Ow! Man.
But they're acting like this tandem paper bomb, like mega explosion. One just absolutely vaporize Minato.
That Splinter is stronger than Beerus.
Yeah, they're like saying, dude, that Splinter from that random ass house That's stronger than the entire tandem Bijou bomb, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
It's just a little crack. Hold on, I gotta go back and listen to it, bro. I'm sorry.
Like he blows up,
Into like one game.
and it's also a
but-
crack.
But
Okay, it's not like he blows up the whole gate.
yeah.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Swag. He's blown up the whole fucking gate. It's not just a crack. Like, he's blown up the gate. The gate is gone. It's obliterated. It literally looks like his dad walked in and kicked his Lego set and, like, obliterated it.
It's a crack. Like the Tobirama fans are kind of in the mud.
And it might also
In the mud. You lost to a splinter. Your boy lost to a splinter. Shut up about being in the mud. This man is blowing up the Ten Tails over here, and you're like, yeah, your boy's in the mud. Your boy lost to Madara. You lost to Madara. Like, who gives a shit?
could be that those gates are getting damaged or even like wearing off. We don't even know how they work in nature. So it's like it's absolute copium, but like
Anyway,
No AP
Who's on the
feats.
copium? Who's on the copium here?
Yeah, they're on the fucking copium.
Here? I really want to know.
Yeah.
Chat, who's on the copium? Can I get a recall on who's on the copium here?
Who's on the
'Cause I
copium?
really don't. 'Cause I don't know, bro. When they're talking about things like cracks and shit, no AP feats. I don't know.
This shit just makes no sense. $5 from Dane Abriel. No AP feats. Can you pull up the tandem paper bombs, please? Yeah. Jarvis, pull up the paper bombs. Just in case you guys forgot. Again, Minato got hurt. Not from a paper bomb. Not a singular paper bomb that Obito put on him, by the way. Not from the paper bomb, but from the shrapnel of the exploding paper bomb of wood. The wooden shrapnel. That's what he lost to. Not just one paper bomb. He didn't even tank the paper bomb. He didn't tank that. If he got hit by the paper bomb, that man would have probably fucking exploded. Like, he actually lost to the like a splinter. If he was wearing clothes, oh my gosh, dude, I'm just done.
Yeah, you see that that little Ten Tails little like creature is just flying away from the fucking the tandem paper bomb. The explosion is just so
look how big this explosion
powerful.
is, dude. This is the explosion that hurt Minato, and here's the explosion that Tobirama creates.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that little Ten Tails creature right there. He's just keeping flying, bro.
Those things are huge too. Hold on, let me see how big those are. Ten Tails minions. Those things are like massive. Like, look how big they are. They're like relative in size to like the giant toads.
Yeah, and those things are getting fucking flown.
Look how tiny it is in comparison. Look at Gamakichi over there. Like, Gamakichi on panel is just like dwarfed in size. Like, that frog is mountain size, by the way, literally.
These mountain-sized little Ten Tails minions are getting lifted up in the air and blown away from, like, not just the Deity gates. These like little mountain-sized minions are just getting blown away from this thing.
Yeah.
And we're talking about whether or not Minato can tank that.
Man, this was just a horrible section. This is the worst section of the video. So, I mean, it's been pretty bad, but
it's not like Tobirama would even be able to do this, right? Like, unless we're saying Edo Tensei versus Edo Tensei, in which case Minato has a stronger argument.
why wouldn't he be able to do this?
Wait, he pulls out the fucking Reaper Death Seal?
Hold on. Let's see
What?
this. Hold on, let's see this.
Hold
so
on.
it's like
Yeah, hold on. Before we get into that, he says Minato can't use the tandem paper bombs.
damaged or even like wearing off. We don't even know how
Yeah.
they work in nature. So it's like it's
But-
absolute copium. Like where.
Fans are kind of in the mud.
And it might also be that those gates are getting damaged or even like wearing
Yeah.
off. We don't even know how they work in nature.
We don't even know how they work in nature. Dude, they're gates that held down the Ten Tails. That's all you need to know. Like, that's it. They tanked the Ten Tails. BG Bomb could hold down the Ten Tails. We don't know how they work in nature. What's the purpose of even adding the word nature there? You trying to make yourself sound smarter, buddy? Because you didn't.
So it's like it's
But-
absolute copium, but like
Absolute
Anyway, it's
copium.
not like Tobirama would even be able to do this, right? Like, unless we're saying Edo Tensei versus Edo Tensei, in which case Minato has a stronger argument anyway because he's better with sealing jutsu. Like, Tobirama doesn't.
Yeah,
doesn't seem like
you're
Dude.
pulling up the Reaper Death Seal, which kills him.
Yeah, it's not like he would be able to to use this. Like, it's literally like the only ability that Minato, if he uses, kills him in the series. But he can't use Tandem Paper Bomb?
It's like arguing, like, Deidara using the C0 in any, like, debate for a character. It's like, okay, so you're just willing to, like, just say that this would be a tie if Minato is, like, resorting to a jutsu that kills him in the process.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, real smart, like, thinking going there, Swag. Like, are you just, like, that desperate to look for other ceiling jutsu that Minato has? He's like, oh, wait, he said that he has a lot of ceiling jutsu, but what does he do? He's like, oh, he uses the Reaper Death. It's like, oh, but doesn't that kill him? Nah, don't worry about it. Just put it on the screen. Just put that shit on the screen. No one will care. No one will know. No one reads the manga. No one watches the show.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm asking something. Logic with another $5 donation. Stop stealing my spotlight. You thought I was gone, dude? Yeah, I did think he was gone. Thanks for the another $5, man. Appreciate it. Man,
motherfuckers are like, man, Neji about to beat the fuck out of him, like Minato, because he tanked a bigger splinter.
Right. Here's the gates after the BG bomb goes off, by the way. Here's the gates. Yeah, they look real cracked. They look real damaged, Seth. They look like they took a lot of damage. You see that, Surfbone? Hold on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're looking damaged.
They looking hella damaged there.
Yeah. It only cracked it, though. It only cracked it, though.
It only cracked it.
Look at how Kishimoto draws damage. You see these little lines where he draws like the shadows and stuff, and you can see the things breaking apart and shit. That's how he draws damage. There is no sign of damage on these whatsoever. Not even a little bit. So yeah, they tanked it, and they look weathered as fuck. We don't know how these things work in nature, even though they're just really strong chakra-infused wood. Like, yeah, we do know how they work in nature, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, these motherfuckers are just stretching so far. Like, if they were that damaged, that we're gonna have like, oh yeah, we're gonna downplay this Tobirama feat by saying, oh, they were damaged prior.
Hold on, boys.
So that's why the explosion would work. But then, why wouldn't the Ten Tails, who is stronger than Tobirama, have not breaking out of them at this point with just pulling his arms out?
Yeah.
Like if they're that damaged, right? Unless we're going to say that Tobirama is stronger than the Ten Tails.
Man, my YouTube glitch started me like 30 minutes earlier in stream. My last chat may have made no sense. Yeah, man, it doesn't, but it's okay. I appreciate the $5. Logic, the womanizer. Hell no, don't try me, another $5. Thanks, guys. All right, let's continue.
So yeah, these guys are low-key conceding that Tobirama is stronger than the Ten Tails.
Dude, you just have to look at the size of the explosion. That's all you have to do. You don't need to do this whole bullshit where you're assuming the gates are like severely damaged or anything like that. You just have to look at how big the tandem paper bomb is, because it literally engulfs the entire Ten Tails and dwarfs like the Gamakichi and like the other monster Biju. I'm gonna watch Black Adam, lick my toes, Noodles. Thanks for the $5, Chronicler. Appreciate you being at the stream. Have fun, man.
You know what I was saying, Noodles, earlier before you were calling out the donations.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, like they were just saying. So he does so Ten Tails does his Biju bomb in cases all the Deity gates, they don't get damaged, and it's like, so the Ten Tails can't break out of them, but they're apparently damaged by their assertion. They're damaged, and the Ten Tails can't break out of it. But then Tobirama did his big boom with some paper bombs, and now they're breaking apart.
Yeah.
So are they just low-key conceding that even though they were damaged, the Ten Tails couldn't break out of it, but Tobirama could?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Like, this is all, like, literally, let's just listen to Seth again real quick. Hold on. Let's listen to Seth when he was actually making good content. Hold on.
Tails initially are all still there. This means that the Deity gates could withstand the point-blank, contained and concentrated power of the Ten Tails unleashing a Biju bomb. And this in itself is impressive, but not an absolute shocker. After all, these are the same things that could hold it down to begin with. As a reminder, this Ten Tails is the same one with a Bijou Bomb who vaporized the headquarters of the Shinobi Alliance, but then these gates appear again later, and Obito breaks out of all of them except for one, which would then be where the Hokage would land in the tandem paper bomb.
Yeah, either way, Seth be goofing.
It doesn't seem like he'd have any way to actually like beat Minato if they were Edo to Edo, whereas Minato would just be able to seal him. So if they were alive, Tobirama
With what?
Without Reaper Death, by the way. You can seal the Nine Tails without Reaper Death. People don't know that.
He can seal the Nine Tails without Reaper
Yeah.
Death. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
With what jutsu
why didn't
though?
he do it?
Yeah. Why didn't he do it? Why did he kill himself needlessly, Seth? Why did he just die? Like, is that?
Now, please tell everyone, including the chat, what sealing jutsu does Minato have that would have sealed away the Nine Tails? Hold
on. I have a
record-
statement from Minato.
Guys, for the record, he can only seal away half of the Nine Tails within Naruto.
Hold on,
Only
Surfbone.
half.
Hold on. Let's just wait for the scan, man. Let's just wait for the scan. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, here we go, boys. Alright. Wa Kushina. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? I will seal your remaining chakra inside Naruto with Hakai Fuin. But with that seal, there's one more thing. I only can seal half the Kyuubi's power. It's just not physically possible to seal it completely. It's not strategically feasible either. Hey Seth, did you read the fight? Like, did you read it? Did you read it? Did you read it? Because right here, Minato's saying he can't seal it. What are you saying? What's Seth saying? Hold on, let's listen to what Seth said again.
Of all of them except for one.
Oh, wrong fucking video.
Tobirama
Seal him without
wouldn't-
Reaper Death, by the way. You can seal the Nine Tails without Reaper Death.
Oh? What's this? What's this, Seth? Jarvis, we gotta zoom, man. We gotta zoom. Hold on, let's get
Jarvis, we're coming out with the intellectually dishonest argument.
All right, hold on. Let me just circle it. Let me just circle it. It's just not physically possible, man. It's just not physically possible.
It's not even strategically feasible either.
Man.
By
Logic
the way,
coming in
this
again.
is half. Only half.
Yeah, and he has to. He literally says he has to do it with the Reaper Death too. The only argument I've seen people make against this is Minato can use the 8-prong or the 8 trigram seal or whatever. That's what he used to partially seal. Like that's the seal he put on Naruto's belly and stuff. That seal was designed to seal Bijou. Okay, he can seal Bijou. Okay, with that he can hold them inside of somebody. Does that mean he can seal humans inside of somebody? Like, could he seal Tobirama inside of himself? No. Where's the proof of that? Like, what? What does that even mean, dude? Like, he's gonna seal Tobirama inside his belly. Roasted Marshmallow with the $2 donation, appreciate it. Logic with the $2 donation. Logic's trying to fight off everybody right now. Logic's coming for everybody's neck. Man.
People don't know that.
Yeah.
This video
So
sucks.
Tobirama doesn't have a way to actually use Tandem Paper Bomb while alive, unless he just like summons an Edo mid battle, which you'd probably have to go like grave robbing.
He runs to
for.
a graveyard.
Alright, so this is bullshit, and I actually debunked this in my Tobirama versus Minato video, where people try, like, hey Seth, you should have probably watched my video on it, because I actually would have educated you on this argument. Seth and Tobirama, or Seth and Swagkage, not Tobirama. Hold on, let me grab this real quick. Noodles scales. Tobirama versus Minato. Let's just go to that section of my video where I talk about this exact section.
By the way, y'all should watch this video, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great video that actually covers it.
You know, it doesn't like initially lean towards one side or try. It actually tries to give the best interpretation that you give to both characters. You know,
Yeah.
like the title actually suggests.
I haven't
Instead
seen a
of just-
Tobirama argument yet, so
Yeah. No Tobirama argue. It's just all about. Oh yeah. By the way, this is how Minato slaps, and we're just going to be sucking Minato's cock the entire time.
yeah, literally. I gave arguments for both
On the video,
characters.
why Minato slaps? Like,
Yep.
You could have just easily done that, and then it'd be a good clickbaity title. But no, they wanted to be dishonest with their audience.
Hold on, I'm looking for it, boys. I'm looking for the section. Hold on. Ooh.
Someone said, wait, it's more feasible for Minato to use the 8 trigram seal on Tobirama than for Tobirama to use the tandem paper bomb on Minato.
Yeah, literally, bro. Apparently, like, he apparently can prong seal a Biju seal on Tobirama. That works for some reason.
But this is just outright debunked by Tobirama.
All right, let's listen to how I debunk this.
And the paper bomb jutsu and character. Pretty major misconception that Tobirama does not use the Edo Tensei and tandem paper bomb jutsu and character. But this is just outright debunked by Tobirama himself, as he says that he created the Edo Tensei jutsu and the tandem paper bombs to go with each other, implying that he does use it in...
I created the Edo Tensei jutsu plus this auxiliary jutsu to go with it, though this is the first time I'm using it on myself, okay? He's not saying he's never used it before. He's saying this is the first time he's ever done it on his own body, because his own body is an Edo Tensei. He literally created the Edo Tensei for the purpose of being able to use the tandem paper bomb. He would take dead bodies on the battlefield, make them an Edo Tensei, and then use those dead bodies on the battlefield to go and fight somebody. So yes, Tobirama totally could go and grab a dead body from a graveyard like you're trying to meme on, and use tandem paper bomb on Minato.
character.
Well, and let us be clear here. Who is the inventor of the Edo Tensei again?
It's Tobirama.
So he literally doesn't even need to go to a graveyard. He could just be like,
he just needs a dead body. But yeah,
he just like summoning jutsu. He just summons a dead corpse. And it's like
he could just summon like a frog or something and like murder it or some shit. I'm sure he's got summoning jutsu, but either way.
By Hiruzen when he refers to this combination attack landed on Jubito as Lord Second Special. Once again, implying this is something that Hiruzen has probably seen.
He's saying this is like the special attack from Tobirama. He knew what this shit was before he even actually before he actually casted the jutsu. Like, he was already like, oh, here comes Lord Second Special. Like, he's seen this shit before, dude. It's crazy.
Is level 7. This is like his level 7
ultimate,
like, finisher. Like, finish him. And then it's just tandem paper bombs. Just complete overkill. Just absolute retarded explosion. Just...
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane.
He totally could use this, but not that he needs it anyway, dude. He could put a regular paper bomb on Tobirama. Or on Minato. A regular paper bomb would obliterate Minato. Hold on, let's continue this. Let's see what I say.
More than once. All Tobirama actually says about the combination attack is that he'd never actually used the tandem paper bomb on himself before, which makes sense because if he did, he would literally die. Which is why he combines it with the Edo Tensei, using the body of a fallen opponent to cast the tandem paper bombs on. The tandem paper bomb itself is a continuous...
Alright, that's all you need to know. So watch my video, by the way, because I cover that shit.
Battle, which you probably have to go like grave robbing.
He runs to a graveyard.
But he just has the flame raging mark to it. Like, okay, whatever. So he does the whole
local graveyard.
Yeah, he totally could do that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. He could go and find a dead body in a graveyard and use it.
Does the whole thing that Kabuto...
I don't know if that's killing Minato. Dude, he lost to a splinter from a paper bomb. A regular paper bomb that Obito put on Naruto's, like, little baby cloth, okay?
Unparalleled.
And it blew up this building, just this building, this little shack, blew up a shack, and it sent a splinter into Minato's leg. A regular paper bomb would beat him. That's just facts, so deal with it.
Had to do to like demonstrate summoning a body to Obito. He does it in the middle of his fight with Minato, even though Minato recognizes that Obito is fully aware. By the way, this is Obito who's able to fight, at the same speed, pretty much relative to Minato. Okay, like.
Oh, that's a good argument. Hey, you hear that? You hear that, Surfbone? Did you know? Did you know 14-year-old Obito is the same speed as Minato?
Oh boy!
You know what's funny about that?
Didn't he like previously say that Minato is way above Orange Mask Obito.
Well, it's funny because
So-
didn't Tobirama tag Jubito, the older Ten Tails amped Obito?
Oh boy.
Didn't he do that?
Oh,
So
boy.
if Tobirama's out here tagging, look, here's a good one, where he admits that after when he put his paper bombs on him, he also tagged him under the armpit with a flying Raijin seal. Did they forget that happened too? So what this means is Tobirama can tag somebody that's 10 tails level faster, low ball. That's a low ball because he's had years longer to develop since his fight with Minato. So a 10 tails amp low ball above, he can tag that character. And 14-year-old Obito is competing at the same speed as Minato. Oh man, fantastic.
Which would then be where the Hokage would land and the tandem paper bomb would be set up. These tandem paper bombs then obliterate Hashirama's...
He had Guru amping him. Guru amps are crazy. He had a 10 tails amping him, dude. A 10 tails. Like, I don't think we need to compare. Like, this is not comparable. Sorry.
largest deity gate, and Obito is
By the
even
way, you're
implied to have
watching the
somewhat
wrong video.
You said what? Oh, my bad. Yeah.
You're watching. I'm like, why are you watching the Seth video?
I don't want to watch the Seth video.
Reacting to his attacks, phasing through Minato's attacks. You know, Minato literally gets grabbed by him and almost sucked into Kamui. So, you know, they're kind of moving at a similar speed.
Yeah.
Tobirama blatantly admits that Minato is just faster than him.
Nope. He says you're better at teleporting than me. That's what he says. He doesn't say faster. You guys see faster there? He says you're better at body flicker than me. That's all he says. He doesn't say you actually move. He doesn't say you fight faster than me. He doesn't say you think faster than me. He doesn't say any of that. He just says you're better at body flicker. That's all he says.
It's crazy
So-
how only in Minato's case are we just gonna insert words that aren't there. But in Tobirama's case, even when those words aren't there, well, you know, they could mean anything.
Yeah, he's faster than any shinobi, but this doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, he's
It
fast.
could mean anything.
Yeah, it could mean anything, bro. It could mean anything.
You know, Obito seems to outscale Tobirama based on that, right? And Minato says he...
Yes, let's dance around the statement. I don't know if you're talking about me or them, but they're dancing. The statement about Minato being better at teleporting is literally in reference to travel speed, not combat speed. If you don't know the difference between those, you don't understand power scaling. So look up combat speed, buddy.
knows he can't
Wait,
summon...
hold on. He said that. Did he just say that 14-year-old by this that 14-year-old Obito scales above Tobirama?
Yeah, that's
Like,
what
replay
he's
that real
arguing. He's
quick.
arguing that 14-year-old Obito's faster, despite Tobirama fighting Jubito successfully.
So 14-year-old Obito is stronger and faster than Jubito?
Yeah, I don't get
Is
it
that- is
either,
that what's
dude.
going on?
I don't get it either. Like, I don't understand. I think it's funny that like KCM1 Naruto can fight White Mask Obito. He can fight relative to him, and KCM2 Naruto can fight White Mask Obito too. And Tobirama's out here blitzing the dude that blitzed KCM2 Naruto. So I don't get it. But it's fine, you know. And I'm not even bringing up the low ball statements from Minato, by the way. I haven't even did that this entire video. Like, I could talk about Minato being stated on a couple of occasions to be equal to the Raikage in speed, but I don't need to bring that up. I'll give Minato the high road. I'll give him the high ball interpretations and still say that Tobirama slaps the shit out of him, because it's not close.
Tobirama blatantly
Yeah,
admits
you
that
want to
Minato-
see the highballed shit? Go watch the video. Go watch Noodles' video.
Yeah, go watch my Minato video. I talk about everything in that.
You know, they're kind of moving at a similar speed, and Tobirama
Tobirama made EMS shit himself. He made Minato shit himself in that same panel, too.
blatantly admits that Minato is just faster than him. So, you know, Obito seems to outscale Tobirama based on that, right? And Minato says he knows he can't summon the Nine Tails. So Obito doesn't even have enough time to stop and put his hand on the ground.
'Cause
But
his body
people think
flicker
that
is superior.
Tobirama
Well, yeah, you wouldn't have time to stop and do anything considering they're equal in speed, dipshit.
would be able to
And he has teleportation. Like, of course he doesn't have time.
go grab a body, like, you know, put all the paper on it and stuff to, like, turn it into an Edo Tensei, summon it up, put tandem paper bomb on it.
He doesn't need to do all this shit to turn it into an Edo Tensei. He literally says he's did it before, and presumably in battle by turning somebody into a Edo Tensei. And like, what would be the use of pre-prepping this shit? Like, he's just gonna carry a fucking dead body around with him, dude? Like, no, he's not gonna fucking do that.
They act like this, like what Tobirama's jutsu is like what Conan does. with her like prep, like this like 10 billion paper bomb stuff. That's not what this is. That's not how Tobirama's stuff works.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Hold on, I gotta scan to show you guys real quick. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, boys. Yeah, so here's what Jubito did to KCM2 Naruto and EMS Sasuke. Okay, he like murder blitzed them, grabbed their faces, and then he chopped off Minato's arm, and then Tobirama comes in and then literally like grabs his fucking orb, saves them. Hold on, let me grab the scan real quick. Grabs the fucking orb that Jubito put on Minato, slams it, and this is a slower clone of Tobirama too, and then slams it into Jubito's back. Okay, that's what he does. And then also, he's able to tag him multiple times with, where is it? Hold on. With his, like, paper bombs, and he's able to tag him with his seal. So all of those things combined, you just can't deny that Tobirama's able to tag Jubito, which makes him have faster combat speed than Minato, definitively, considering you guys are agreeing that 14-year-old Obito is equal to Minato.
Man, we're only, like...
Paper bomb.
We have like 5 more minutes in this video, and they haven't brought up that specific instance where Minato gets specifically speed blitzed by Tobirama.
Yeah,
they haven't brought that up once.
Yeah,
and they're trying, and they even brought up the whole tandem paper bombs thing, but they haven't brought up the most blatant feat for Tobirama being above Minato.
The argument they would use is that Minato is dazed, but like even if he's dazed, it doesn't change anything, dude. Like. The argument that KCM2 and KCM1 Naruto are relative to alive Minato are relevant enough. Could somebody grab me the scan where Warwick Kakashi and non-dazed KCM2 Minato? Because the reason I say non-dazed is because it's stated in the data book he was no longer dazed and got cheered up at this point. But Kakashi and Minato attack Zetsu at the same time, and Kakashi actually gets there a little bit faster despite having to move farther distance. So, War Kakashi and KCM2 Minato, non-dazed, are relative to each other, and that same Kakashi is slower than Rinnegan Obito, who is slower than Ten Tails Obito, which is the one that Tobirama was able to fight in Blitz. So yeah, there's just lots of scaling chains we can use based on that one feat. And this is all ignoring the Madara scaling chain too. Madara straight up blitz KCM2 Naruto as an Edo Tensei, not even his revived Rinnegan one that Tobirama reacted to or stated faster than. So, in his prime.
And it would be able to get to Minato in time, right? Like, he would have to reanimate somebody with his shitty, worst version of Edo Tensei, by the way. He's the worst user of it.
It doesn't matter how good the Edo Tensei is. What matters is the tandem paper bomb, dude.
He would have to get somebody fast enough, while massively nerfed, to hit Minato.
He's fast enough. He's fast enough to hit Jubito, so that's fast enough.
Why is Tobirama the one that's massively nerfed here, and not Minato?
Minato, I don't know, bro.
He would have to get somebody fast enough, while massively nerfed, to hit Minato with Tandem Paper Bomb. He can't do it.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, he could.
The next copium argument is that, what about when Minato's in KCM2, which, by the way...
Oh, here we go.
Tobirama KCM2, after struggling with, like, Kinkaku with farts of QB chakra.
Hold on. It's not a fart of QB chakra if Obito literally sealed them inside of the Ghetto statue as a replacement for the Nine Tails. That's not a fart of QB chakra. That's a legitimate good enough quantity of QB chakra to supplement where the Nine Tails would have been. Okay?
Literally, it's Obito saying, good enough. Let's just grab these two, throw them in the Ghetto statue, and let's eat our cake now.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're doing.
And also...
How is this a copium argument, by
dude,
the way?
they sat in the belly of the Nine Tails and ate the inside of his stomach for 2 weeks, garnering his chakra. 2 weeks! And they didn't die, either. Okay? So what this tells me is, these dudes didn't die to the Nine Tails, and then became Nine Tails Jinchuriki on top of however strong they already were. And, like, if you look at Kinkaku and Ginkaku, let's just look at a picture of them. Let's look at a picture of these dudes. You see these horns that are coming out of their heads? The reason they have those horns and they look like this is because they're directly stated to be descendants of the Sage of Six Pads. Now, if you look at someone like Kimimaro, they don't really look that much like Kaguya, right? Like, it has the bone thing going on. But these dudes literally look like the Sage of Six Pads with his horns and shit. And they have Sage of Six Pads weapons that they can use. So yeah, these dudes are already freaks to begin with. Then they get Nine Tails and become Nine Tails Jinchuriki on top of that. And then they had 20 other highly skilled ninja next to them helping battle. Hold on, let me grab this for you.
And also, since Seth and Swag were just hyping up the fact that Raikage was just absolutely, like, stroking off Minato earlier, he does practically the same with Genkaku and Ginkaku here. Like, and that was before he even mentioned the fact that they were even Nine Tails than Jinchuriki. Like,
yeah. So if we read here, it said, judging from their tracking abilities, they're Cloud Ninja, highly skilled Kinkaku unit. Okay? Let's see. Hold on. We've been surrounded. There are 20 enemy shinobi. What happens in this scene is Tobirama tells Danzo and Hiruzen and the rest of the group that they need to go ahead and go on somewhere else. And Tobirama is going to create the distraction. Tobirama 20v1'd 18 unknown highly skilled enemy ninja. So potentially like a Akatsuki level or even greater ninja, right? Like there could have been like Han in that group or something, like a Jinchuriki Han. Okay? So 18 other ninja plus 2 Sage of Six Pad Descendant Nine Tails Chakra Amp dudes that the Raikage believed nobody on the entire battlefield could defeat. And they're not Edo Tensei nerfed this time either. How is this? And we don't even know if they scaled the Tobirama in speed. We have no idea what even happened in the battle. So how are we going to downplay Minato with this? And how we're downplaying them anyway, considering Kinkaku and Ginkaku have 0 anti-feats. The only time they even struggled was when they weren't in their version 2 state, when they were like in base fighting Darui. And Darui is still really strong. And they were Edo Tensei nerfed even during that fight. And then they have no anti-feats in their next forms. So yeah, this is like, even if you look at like Four Tails Naruto, like when he just has like a fart of QB chakra, there you go, Seth, since they have more tails than Four Tails Naruto did. Four Tails Naruto was fighting Orochimaru and shit. Just Four Tails. And they have like they have all 9 tails. They're like second full V2 on their ass. They might even be able to transform into the full 9 tails. Who knows? We don't even know.
and wasn't like Seth just talking about how him just scaling above the Sawning is really impressive?
Yeah.
But like only 4 tails of like chakra from the 9 tails given to Naruto was enough to really push Orochimaru to near death.
Yeah. Alright, so in this scan, you guys can see that like when Zetsu pops up, Kakashi and Minato, Kakashi's farther than Minato, right? But in the next panel, their hands are equal, like right next to each other. Now this might be just a perspective thing, but the fact is that Kakashi and Minato react at the exact same time. Hold on. And they both reach Obito fast as hell. Okay, what this means is War Kakashi is potentially relative to KCM2 Minato, who is slower than Rinnegan Obito, who is slower than Imperfect Jubito, who is slower than Tobirama. That's the scaling chain we got.
So,
Yeah, we can talk about Kinkaku, actually, by the way. Like, Kinkaku and Ginkaku. Okay, so Kinkaku...
We also don't even know if Tobirama was weakened during that second fight or what. The first fight, they said they got ambushed, so you can easily argue this was a surprise attack as well. So, there's just tons of things that help deny the Kinkaku-Ginkaku thing as an anti-feat.
Yeah, we can talk about Kinkaku, actually, by the way. Like, Kinkaku and Ginkaku. Okay, so Kinkaku and Ginkaku, who get dismissed and dealt with by Darui and Inoshikacho, okay? Like, Kinkaku getting, like, you know, beat up by this, like, no-name guy, Kitsuchi.
He doesn't get beat up, he tanks it.
No
name?
No-name guy? Like, Kitsuchi?
Let's see what Seth had to say about this. Hold on. I'm pretty sure Seth said something exactly about this.
Obito and bust out at 10-1 of the Edo Hokage at this feat and notice something kind of extraordinary.
Hold on. Let's
have Seth kind of
the third Jutsu.
real quick.
It might not be a The biggest downplay of Tobirama tends to be his 2 losses to Kinkaku and Ginkaku.
Oh.
One being during the summit when he was ambushed with the second Raikage, and the other when he was on mission with a young Danzo and Hiruzen, and ended up being hunted down by the Kinkaku force. I just want to come out and say, this is not an anti-feat.
Oh?
Shocker, I know. This might sound a little crazy to some people, but I think it's important to go over Kinkaku and Ginkaku before jumping to conclusions. Kinkaku and Ginkaku are known to be impressive for 2 things: their ability to use and access to the Sage of Six Paths 5 ninja tools, and the fact that they dove into the Nine Tails and ate its chakra and innards for 2 weeks straight, gaining the ability to access version 2 Nine Tails cloaks. Many people lowball them because their base states didn't do very well against Darui. However, even then it can be argued many things were them intentionally goofing off, such as Kinkaku having his arm get cut off so he could kick his golden rope into him and proceed to start the process of sealing him away.
Oh,
They're
really?
also able to react to the laser circus and so forth, and even nerfed Edo states. But as I said before, their base forms are not what they're known for. Their transform states are what is truly terrifying. Once transformed, Kinkaku is so powerful that the 4th Raikage actually thinks that he is completely unstoppable. And this isn't far-fetched to say, remember...
Oh shit! Seth coming in with the arguments, bro!
That even with a similar...
completely unstoppable?
He's the 4th Raikage thought he was unstoppable! What?
Wait, what about... Wait, does that mean that even Minato can't stop them?
Really?
I thought he was a ninja that couldn't be surpassed, bro.
Completely unstoppable.
Shit.
And this isn't far-fetched to say, remember that even with a similar and probably lesser 4-tailed version 2 Nine-Tails cloak, Naruto is putting the moves on Sannin level fighters who is considerably weaker at the start of Shippuden. This means that the 4th Raikage, who he himself scales above the perfect Jinchuriki, 8-Tails, Yukito, and Darui, thinks nobody can fight Kinkaku without the Sage's Amber Purifying Pot. It's to the point that all of First Company, even Second Company, starts jumping him, including Kitsuchi, who...
I thought it was just the Inashiko Cho trio. I thought it was just Inashiko Cho and Darui. I didn't know the entire Second Company started fighting. What?
To the point that all of First Company, even Second Company, starts jumping him, including Kitsuchi, who can pin down the Ghetto Mazo.
Just some no-name shinobi! Kitsuchi's just some no-name shinobi, Swag! He's just some no-name shinobi! What's that? What's that, Swag? What's that? Is that the Ghetto statue with 8 Biju inside of it being pinned down by Kitsuchi? And then Kinkaku tanking it? Is that what it is while weakened? What happened, Swag? What happened? Hold on, let's go back. Let's listen to it again. I gotta hear it again.
They can fight Kinkaku without the Sage's Amber Purifying Pot. It's to the point that all of First Company, even Second Company, starts jumping him, including Kitsuchi, who can pin down the Ghetto Mazo, and it's still...
Who can pin down the Ghetto Mazo? Hold on, let's listen to what Swag has to say about Kitsuchi.
Kinkaku getting, like, you know, beat up by this, like, no-name guy, Kitsuchi.
No name! No name! He don't have a name, Swag! His name's Kitsuchi, and he's a fucking beast, buddy! And he didn't do shit! He didn't do shit! No name! Oh my god, Commander dropping the 100! I guess it's time, Surfbone. I gotta release the beast! Ah! The beast!
Oh shit. Noodles, you need to check chat real quick.
No name! I saw it! It's $100, dude! Oh my god! Dropping the $100! No name, Swag!
Like Kinkaku getting, like, you know, beat up by this like no-name guy.
No name guy! Hold on, let's see what Seth says!
Company starts jumping him, including Kitsuchi, who can pin down the Ghetto Mazo.
Who can pin down what? I gotta hear it again. Who can pin down what?
Even Second Company starts jumping him, including Kitsuchi, who can pin down the Ghetto Mazo, and it's still absolutely...
Oh my god, he can pin down the Ghetto Mazo, buddy! No name Shinobi! Jesus Christ, bro. The mixture of Commander Krim just fucking dropping 100 on me, and this dumbass fucking Seth and Swag making stupid arguments. Oh, that shit got me out of breath from yelling.
Look,
man,
this is what happens when you try to like only appeal to the guy you're collabing with. You end up making yourself look really, really stupid when we can just go back to one of your well-researched videos where you literally counter this same dumb argument that your collaborator is making.
Where he literally actually researched. You know why Seth's video is good here? Like, the arguments he's making are legit and good. Because I helped him with it. And also because Seth sucks. Seth sucks now. He can't go back to where he used to be. He doesn't research anymore. He literally talks about on Twitter how he shits out trash Naruto videos because his viewers are dumb and give him money. That sounds pretty stupid, Seth. Sounds like you don't have the passion to be on top anymore. Sounds like you fell off, retard. Guess who's on top now? Guess who's top dog now? The king of the jungle. It's me. It's me. I'm top dog now. Get over it. You and Swag are the past. I'm the future.
And who just gets like steamrolled, like just rammed into by human boulder from Choji and just like
human boulder
taking damage, you know.
Where's he taking damage?
Playing Choji?
Hold on.
Playing Choji now?
Like human.
He doesn't even do anything. He just hits him and he tanks it. He literally tanks this shit.
Human boulder.
We're also supposedly downplaying Choji.
Yeah, we're downplaying Choji, bro. You mean the dude that was fighting the Ghetto Mazo? You mean Choji who fought the Ghetto Mazo? Yeah, okay.
He like human bolt. He like turned into like a ball and just rolled on him. It's like, yeah, that's like a total anti-feat.
Yeah, like it's so crazy. It's almost like it didn't damage Kinkaku at all. Like if there's some exclamation marks, doesn't mean he got damaged.
Like is just gonna like sneak up on Tobirama, a sensor ninja.
No, it's not a sensor ninja, Swag. It's a 20v1. Tobirama was such a fucking big dick Chad that he walked in 20v1 against highly skilled shinobi and then fucking held them off so his group could escape. That's not, they snuck up on him. Like, that's literally him 20v1ing them.
Tobirama
and they're not weak, and they're not Edo weakened either. They're full power.
I need to stress Tobirama is a good sensor type. He senses Naruto and the Nine Tails chakra from all the way in the Uchiha, not the Uchiha.
You know what else he's gonna sense, Swag? He's gonna sense that ass whooping that he's gonna lay on Minato, buddy. He senses it. That's what's about to happen.
I know, but like the Uchiha whatever building in Konoha, like I'm pretty sure it's underground, and he's like able to sense Naruto from all the way over there. But you're telling me that like Kinkaku and Ginkaku, who have like 6 tails worth of like, you know, version 2
they're
like
KCM
9-tail
2
chakra.
Minato level, dude.
Yeah,
They snuck up
yeah,
on
like they're just KCM 2 Minato level, and actually way faster than that, because apparently Tobirama is so fast that he can blitz him. Yeah, like he just can't see them coming. Like they were just but like I
mean, it doesn't matter if you saw them coming or not. Like I said, they got ambushed, so you can easily argue that maybe they just concealed their chakra or something, because Shinobi have been able to do that as well. You could argue that they could have got blitz, but even if you say they don't, who gives a shit? It's an unknown situation that occurred. We don't know what happened in the fight, and we have no proof they even scaled the Tobirama, other than the fact that they damaged him. How did they damage him? Did they out stamina him? Like, did they out durability him to a point where they tanked everything? Like, what happened in the fight? There doesn't have to be a speed scaling issue here. You're generating one with your baseless assumptions. This is all you pushing a narrative that is unsupported. The fight isn't even fucking shown. We didn't see anything. It's not like the Kakuzu fight with Yugito, where we at least get a few panels and see that they scale in speed and things like that. We have nothing here. Nothing. There's absolutely zero.
Again, we don't even see what the result of the fight was. We only heard that Tobirama just barely came out alive. That's all we know. We don't see what the aftermath was at all.
Yeah.
Hell, Tobirama is the one that should get a fucking spin-off, bro.
Dude, he should.
Freaking Minato. Not Minato.
Who gives a shit about Minato? That's just Swag fucking sucking the wiener, as usual.
I don't know, man. I guess Choji and Shikamaru and
Kitsuchi,
are
they're
just
also KCM 2 level.
Yeah, dude, they're all just like
I wonder why
fast,
they didn't just give the Shinobi Alliance all their chakra. They're just so Giga Chad. It's actually insane.
Actually, they didn't do that because, you know, they were sealed inside of the tube in replacement for the Nine Tails.
Yeah,
but
like, it's just... So the reason this happened was because Minato was in a daze because...
Oh, he was in a daze! Oh my god! The reason Tobirama blitzed the dog shit out of KCM2 Minato was because he was in a daze. Yeah, I'm sure, buddy.
Found out that his...
Well, here, hold on, Noodles. Hold on. So, we're gonna go... Because we're back to... Oh, he's fatigued, so feet not matter anymore, right? We're gonna go back to this... We're going back to Kakuzu versus Pain. We're gonna say, well, he's fatigued Pain, alright? Okay, if this is a dazed Minato, right? Somehow that like completely nerfs him from doing anything good, throughout the entire fight, right? Then what happened? Like, what is Minato's best feat when he's supposedly not in a daze? Like, what's his best feat?
His best feat is reacting to Zetsu alongside War Kakashi. That's his best feat outside of the days.
And can Tobirama also do the same, if not better?
Dude, he literally blitzed the shit out of imperfect Jubito. There's multiple statements suggesting that the 4th Raikage and KCM1 Naruto are Minato speed. I think, in my head, I can think of 5 separate statements that compare Minato speed to KCM1 Naruto and the 4th Raikage in speed. Okay? This is in KCM. And in KCM2, he spends the entire time in KCM2 getting blitz destroyed by Jubito. Imperfect Jubito, not even perfect.
You know what this sounds like, Noodles? This sounds like the good old one-word copium.
Copium.
Pure copium.
Yeah.
Like, they're just on this, oh, but he in a daze, so feet don't matter. Even though it's blatant, even though we don't have any better feats for, like, Minato blatantly being above, like, Tobirama here, so we can't just say that this feat is now invalidated because of that.
I thought the kanji. Some dude typed in chat. I thought the kanji isn't even interpreted to days. Yeah, it also can be interpreted to meaning sad. Just sad, not even in a daze. Like, he's just sad that he's having to fight Obito, which is easily what could be happening. There's no actual proof that he's this daze or this sadness he feels for Obito is inhibiting his speed at all, especially considering there's situations where, like, he should save Naruto. Like, is he really going to be that mentally shook where he's not even going to save his own son? Like, if he's sad, like, I feel like he would still try his hardest regardless. So, yeah, I think this is a bullshit argument. It doesn't help support Minato anywhere. At best, if you take the interpretation he's in a daze and that slows down his speed or whatever, that just means Jubito blitzing him doesn't necessarily downplay him, but it doesn't actually prove Minato scales anywhere, whereas Tobirama is provably able to tag Jubito on multiple occasions and is provably above Madara, who is able to blitz KCM2 Naruto, and Imperfect Jubito is also able to blitz KCM2 Naruto and EMS Sasuke as well, both of which are characters that scale above KCM1 Naruto and the 4th Raikage, which Minato's speed is compared to. It's not close. This isn't a close in speed scaling. Man.
You know, just Minato is going through this depression arc, and so you can't use that speed, like, feat at all. I would say that that's a direct speed of Minato, because he go through depression, bro.
Yeah. Scrapyard from Minato being compared to KCM1 Naruto. Let's see this. Hold on, let's look at this. So when Minato blitzes the Raikage, just like the Yellow Flash. It's like they spent an entire chapter before this event happens describing, like, how the Raikage fought Minato. Like, comparing, like, showing, like, how Minato blitzed the Raikage. And Tsunade wasn't there for that event, so she's not seeing that. She's just talking about how she perceived Minato during his time, and they're like, just like the Yellow Flash, talking about a speed feat that when Naruto dodges him. So that's KCM1 Naruto being as fast as Minato. Fantastic. Man.
Obito was a mass murderer and killed his wife and tried to kill his kid.
Yeah.
And, like, is destroying the whole world.
So I did a pretty good breakdown on this, like, a few years ago in my Minato, but that video is actually held up kind of surprising. I guess Minato scaling, you think it'd be pretty cut and dry, but, you know, it's just not. But
so you're gonna only mention your Minato video, but not your Tobirama.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Tobirama video. You should know better, Surfbone.
War arc. Minato's, like, really Giga Chad in, like, his base form. And then when he first appears, then you're like, and then he kind of falls off for some reason. You're like, what happened to him? And he falls off the moment he teleports and slashes Obito apart. And he's like, Obito, it was you.
Yeah, like, this isn't like a copium theory. This is extremely consistent. It's a
copium theory for sure, buddy. Like, you're literally just trying to grasp at anything so Minato doesn't directly downscale below Tobirama. Like, you have to argue this, because if you accept the fact that KCM2 Minato got murder blitzed by Imperfect Jubito, and you accept the fact that Tobirama blitzed that same Jubito, you have direct scaling to put Tobirama above the strongest and fastest Minato we've ever seen in the entire series. So,
and by the way,
that's what you would have. So you have to argue this, and this is a copium theory. Go ahead.
Oh, by the way, Noodles, So this is all in regards to that one feat where a Tobirama clone blitzes Minato, right? A clone. Yeah. Didn't he specify that clone is also slower than him as well?
Yeah, he literally says that the clone that blitzed Minato and attacked Jubito was slower at teleporting than he is. Verbatim.
So the scaling chain goes Tobirama above slower clone Tobirama to KCM Minato.
Above KCM Minato. Oh. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, there's a lot of levels to how, and this is they're talking about base Hokage Minato being faster than Tobirama, dude.
So even if we say that, like, okay, we're gonna use Minato as in a day, so he's above that weak ass like clone, right? Yeah. We're gonna grant him that it's that much. Then
the clone's actually stated to be slower. Minato isn't, though. That's the funny part. Like, it's like we have definitive proof that Tobirama was slower in that instance, and we don't have definitive proof that Minato was.
Consistent for a few reasons. Now, at the time, I didn't even know a databook statement even existed on this, but the databook itself says he was in a daze. But the thing
cheering up from his daze. Yeah, I know. He got cheered up afterwards, too. And then immediately after this, Kakashi reacts alongside Minato.
Book statement even existed on this, but the databook itself says he was in a daze. But the reason I actually came to that conclusion is because, for one, it makes sense, because mental amps and nerfs in Naruto are a huge factor, right? That's huge.
Seth is transformed, bro. He's not the same he used to be.
He regressed to the mental amp.
He's a mental amp goon now.
He's a mental amp goon.
It's pretty terrible that he used to make fun of Six for being like stupid retarded and shit and making fun of him. And then he's now devolved to one of Six's notorious worst arguments, the mental amps.
It's the whole thing. That's literally how Naruto beat Gaara.
That's the only known example. That's the only known. There's a couple other ones that can be argued that way, but that's the only known example of a mental amp actually playing a factor. And it happened in part 1, probably like 400 chapters before this.
To think that, like, again, literally Six was getting, like, thrashed by Seth on stream, just saying, like, dude, like, it's like, oh, Six said that, I found him because I saw a lot of potential. No, I saw the opposite. I thought he was really fucking stupid, and he was, like, 111 in my server, and I wanted to fix him. And now he's, like, getting mind hacked by his own, really bad arguments. Like,
one of the worst arguments that Six makes.
Really ironic.
Yeah.
So these mental things do matter, and being nerfed also matters. And this was present with Hiruzen or Orochimaru and many other characters. So Minato has to slash his own student and then kind of calculate what actually happened. He starts to feel like a failure. He starts to fall off. And this.
Oh yeah? Did he say that, or are you saying that?
Is actually shown with the speech bubbles in the series.
And feeling like a failure doesn't suddenly mean you lose multiple tiers of speed, bro. Like.
So one thing you'll notice when you're actually watching Minato start to react to things, instead of having an exclamation mark like everyone else, he has ellipses, exclamation.
By the way, Minato's days only last like 6 chapters, so barely any time during the Jubito fight. Yeah, that's pretty clown.
Mark, which, as crazy as it sounds, is Kishimoto's way of showing he has a delayed reaction to normal. Because an ellipses is a delay.
Oh, the secret narrative.
Oh, the narrative. Hold on. Let's see this. Let's listen to this narrative argument from Seth. Hold on.
Start to react to things. Instead of having an exclamation mark like everyone else, he has ellipses.
I see an exclamation mark there. Do you see that, Surfbone?
Yeah.
Exclamation mark. Which, as crazy as it sounds, is Kishimoto's way of showing he has a delayed reaction to normal. Because
nope. That is not that at all. That's just you making a baseless assumption.
An ellipses is a delay and then a reaction. So
the exclamation amp, the ellipses nerf. That's literally Seth is literally saying this. Ellipses means nerf, bro. Ellipses means nerf. Guys, you better get ready for these ellipses nerfs. Anytime you see fucking ellipses in Naruto, just know those dudes are nerfed.
Yeah, they're having a delayed reaction.
They're delayed.
Like, oh, what's that over there?
Man.
Oh, is that Tobirama helping Naruto put a Rasengan in Jubito's back? Oh.
Dude, this is just insanity.
Which, as crazy as it sounds, is Kishimoto's way of showing he has a delayed reaction.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy, Seth. You're right about that. That's the one thing you said right in that entire sentence. That's just a baseless assumption.
Because an ellipses is a delay and then a
Noodles.
reaction.
Hashi said to check your DMs.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna keep
So he's
listening.
having delayed reactions, even though he should be able to react faster than Naruto could, as he has to save Naruto numerous times, actually, even when fatigued or dazed. So this delayed
This is what
reaction
Hashi
is
sent me.
completely mental. And then, you know, the next copium they have is like, oh, well,
Hold
this
on, let me
dazed
rewind a
state
little bit so I can pay attention.
reactions, even though he should be able to react faster than Naruto could, as he has to save Naruto numerous times, actually, even when fatigued.
You mean where Tobirama saved all of them? You mean where Tobirama saved all of them? Not Minato?
So this delayed reaction is completely mental. And then, you know, the next copium
Sure.
they have is like, oh, well,
You assume
this
that?
day's statement is when Obito starts lecturing him, which is completely crazy, because not only are they claiming that Minato is at full power, which they would have to prove.
It's completely crazy. You notice how Seth is using this, like, emphatic language to try and make his argument sound more convincing? Like, he keeps saying, crazy. That's just crazy to think that. That's just bullshit fucking rhetoric that has no backing to it. Bullshit rhetoric with no backing. Show me some evidence that that's crazy, Seth. Because it's not crazy.
Naruto could, as he has to save Naruto numerous times, actually, even when fatigued or dazed. So this delayed reaction is completely
When does he do
mental.
that?
And then, you know, the next copium they have is like, oh, well, this day's statement is when Obito starts lecturing him, which is completely crazy, because not only are they claiming that
completely
Minato
crazy.
is at full power, which they would have to prove.
You have to prove he's weakened too, dude. You have to prove that. Saying he's in a daze does not prove he's weakened.
You can't prove.
That's your
But
burden.
then you'd have to
Bo.
go.
Yeah, you got on, Seth. You're gonna have to
That's
show
your
me.
board.
I don't see any ellipses on the. I don't see any. Oh wait, here's some ellipses. Never mind. So yeah, he's got some ellipses, man. Dot dot dot.
Well, like that.
Dot dot dot.
He's just like. Well, it's like, or maybe it's just like, you know, those ellipses there are just like he just does not know what to say to him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's maybe there's an alternative interpretation to what those ellipses could mean.
Literally.
That's just a crazy thought. Alternate interpretation,
Dude.
It's almost like that's what they were trying to do earlier with a Tobirama statement that seemed a lot more blatant than it verbatim than it is, and they're just like, you know what? With this, you can come up with a lot of interpretations for this one, but with this, I don't know, these ellipses here,
All
I
right.
don't know, bro. That kind of just seems like Kishimoto's trying to tell us something.
My punctuation mark consisting of 3 dots that omits parts of your writing. My kitten. Dot dot dot. He's gone. Dot dot dot. Sobbed the little girl. Kind of supports him being sad, to be honest. Like, it doesn't even sound. It sounds like he's just like, dude. When I read this, it sounds like Minato's just sad. Like, it's literally nothing in this actually shows me his speed's lower. It just sounds like he's sad.
Yeah.
Over, okay, why would he also not be mentally shaken up by slashing his own student and having that revelation? And what did the ellipses mean? You just have to be a sophist. It's just completely...
You just have to be a sophist. Dude, this entire fucking argument you've made is sophistry. You're just bullshitting what you think ellipses means. I could say he's just sad. It doesn't have to mean he's dazed. If he's sad and taking pauses, look at this, like, random screenshot I just fucking pulled up. Hold on, I lost it. Damn it, I have too many screenshots. Ellipses meaning. This random screenshot. Damn it. Google. My kitten, dot dot dot. He's gone, dot dot dot, sobbed the little girl. That's just her being sad, or that's it. That's it. Sad. It's meant to omit parts of sentences. That means Minato is stopping his sentence. I didn't realize Seth was inside of Minato's mind and was over here fucking dissecting, psychologically analyzing how Minato felt and the effects it had on him physically, making him tiers of speed below what he normally is. Like, that's my argument sophistry, though, for claiming he could just be a little sad and not affected. Yeah, that's totally sophistry, dude. That kind of emphatic language is literally all rhetoric, no fucking backing. What's up, Surfbone?
It's almost like he's making these types of arguments just so Slag's video doesn't seem as trash as it already is. So he's got to bring up these secret narrative arguments to try to like be like, you know what? You can really tell that there's this like days thing because, you know, we got to look at these speech bubbles, man, and really just see that like Kishimoto's really trying to tell us something, and this is what he's telling us. Like, he's trying to tell us with these ellipses, bro.
Yeah.
Like, look at these, like, 3 dots on the screen. It's like these speech bubbles, bro. Like,
Hey, Seth.
just this.
Seth, is this you?
God.
Is this you, Seth? Hold on. Was this you, Seth? Was that you? You see that, Surfbone? Is that Seth? You see it? Is that the headcanon himself, Seth? Is that the headcanon himself, Seth? Seth over here with the fucking human pat's abilities of reading minds and shit. That's what Seth be doing, bro. Headcanon Seth himself, buddy. Like,
He was out student having that revelation. And what did the ellipses mean? You just have to be a sophist. It's just completely sophist and disingenuous to like deny that he's actually nerfed there.
completely sophist and disingenuous that he's actually nerfed there. Good language.
And it also explains why he's so crazy in base form after he's not dazed.
Nope, not crazy relative to
What does he
14-year-old
do?
Obito.
What does he do?
By Swag's own wording, he said that like Hokage base Minato is equal to 14-year-old Obito. So yeah, he's not crazy, buddy. Tobirama's out here blitzing 10 Tails Obito. 10 Tails amped Obito.
Literally, what is the crazy thing that he does in base form that he does after he's not dazed? Like, please tell us, Seth. What does he do?
Dude, Seth really putting me in the daze right now, bro. I don't know what to do.
He's putting me in a
He's putting me in a daze right now. Like,
Anymore. He said, you know what I mean? Like,
He's
He's
it's
like
watching this
teleporting.
video.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this before. All right.
I can't wait to debunk
Ten
this.
Tails Jinchuriki Madara is fighting Guy with the 8th gate open. The lead throws a kunai in between them so that Minato can teleport and catch the truth-seeking orbs and teleport away.
You know what's more impressive than Minato using his reaction speed to teleport to that knife? The fact 6 Gate Lee can intercept the truth-seeking orbs with the kunai. Like, he's actually he's using physical combat speed to throw a kunai the same speed as the truth-seeking orbs, or faster than them, to intercept them. So Lee also scales to the truth-seeking orbs, by the way.
Here's
And it's better than Minato scaling, which is only mental reaction. He only has to think to teleport. What's
Here's
up?
the other thing, too, is that Lee has to also then react to 8 Gate Guy's movements to try to then coordinate a throw to make sure it like
Yeah, dude.
teleport. It's like right in the middle of both of them.
He
that-
throws that perfectly, dude. Like, it's literally the best way. He had to track both things and intercepted it with a physically thrown kunai. Good as shit. But hold on, I'm gonna let my other video, Tobirama vs. Minato, explain this here in a second, just because it has really good debunks.
Between them so that Minato can teleport and catch the truth-seeking orbs and teleport away. In the anime, it's crazy because time slows down. Okay, like time slows down. Like they're moving in slow motion compared to base
the
Minato.
truth-seeking orb.
They're moving in slow motion. Let's see what happens.
Seeking orbs and teleport away.
Let's see if
In the
this is just some
anime, it's crazy
epicness.
because time slows down.
Like, it pauses for a second, but it doesn't look like Minato moved at all during that pause. So how is it time slows down in comparison to Minato? Minato literally slows down. He's not even moving anymore. How is it slowing down time in comparison to Minato, dude?
Time slows down.
Oh, it's time. Here we gotta present another crazy idea called the alternate interpretation.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason why the animators specifically slow it down in this particular instance is because, you know, they're trying to show the fact that Minato, this is what he's doing in that split second. Because otherwise this would like only last for like 2 frames. So you would have to literally like, wait, what just happened there? I have to go back real quick. What happened those 2 frames? I don't know. I couldn't really tell. So it happened in 2 frames.
Hold on, dude.
It's like they had to.
Yeah, look at this real quick. Current
Yeah.
Seth. It is time to see the truth. His clout, he can't lift it. 2017 Seth, here, let me try it. His clout. Man, that's so sad. Hold on,
It's just on our
Okay,
own.
like time slows.
Yeah, it is.
Down. Like they're moving in slow motion compared to base Minato.
Minato didn't even move when it slowed down, Swag. How is it slow in comparison to base Minato when he didn't fucking move? You showed the clip, bro. How are you so wrong about this?
King Orbs
With
can't
no
even
arms.
damage his jacket, by the way, by the time he teleports.
That's so cool. It's almost like that happens a few times, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So like they're moving in slow motion compared to base Minato with no arms. All right. And then in the manga, 3 panels of time pass before Guy or Madara or the Truth-Seeking Orbs move at all. Like you see Minato appear, the Truth-Seeking Orbs touch his jacket, and then he's gone. And Guy still hasn't moved, like, relative to
Great timing, Lee.
him at all.
Okay, so let's dissect. Yeah, he doesn't move because you teleported, dumbass. Like, it's instantaneous movement. So let's show what actually happened here. Hold on. Let's see if I have the truth-seeking orbs in here somewhere.
Tato, Minato is so fast, bro. I can't believe it.
Yeah, Minato is just so disgustingly fast. He reacts to some truth-seeking orbs that like 5 people react to.
Whilst he
When did he?
tried to save Naruto and Sasuke.
He attached it to me so it would teleport along with me. Yeah, no shit. Let's see, hold on. Looking for the specific time where I start talking about truth-seeking. I was thinking it's more in the middle of the video. It's probably there. Oh, here it is. Alright, so let's listen to my debunk to this in my old video. Because I went through the whole thing.
Rather than just his speed being directly compared like the Raikage and the Kasame feats. The last and final argument I see people make for base Minato is that he is capable of reacting to Madara's truth-seeking orbs, the same truth-seeking orbs that were going to tag Guy. But this is wrong for numerous reasons. The first being that Guy is flying through the air, he's kicking the air to propel himself towards Madara. And based on a simple principle, air is significantly less dense than ground to kick off, so logically Guy should be much slower. Imagine you're swimming, right? You're moving through the water. How much faster is it to kick off of the side of the pool than it is to actually swim? That's because the pool is more solid, so obviously kicking through the air is even less solid than that. So you're going to be significantly slower than you would be while running on ground. This argument also struggles with the fact that Sageman Minato, right before this feat occurs, was on the unfortunate end of a horrific beating from Madara.
Here's Madara just dusting the shit out of fucking Sage Minato. Not base Minato. Like, the first thing Sage Minato does, he tries to Rasengan him.
Was on the unfortunate end
and gets
of
his fucking arm tore off.
from Madara,
and gets kicked and destroyed multiple times.
Minato was unable to breathe.
And then gets thrown into Kakashi. So yeah, Minato totally scales to Ten Tails Madara, bro.
Yeah, didn't Seth say that like right after he got back from got back from being in a daze, he started like pulling out crazy feats in base form?
Yeah, what about Sage form when he gets fucking folded?
Ten Tails Madara's physical movement speed, proving that the truth-seeking orbs themselves do not scale to Madara's actual speed.
Wow! Oh, here comes a good argument. Alright, here's Kakashi throwing a kunai at the same speed as a truth-seeking orb, dude. You can't make this shit up. Kakashi literally throws the kunai. Kakashi, take my kunai. I gotta use the flying Raijin to throw myself into the Black Sphere's path. Yes, sir. Then he throws it. Let's see. Hold on. Look. Literally moving on panel at the same speed, even like it looks like the kunai was even thrown a further distance. And then sixth gate Lee or fifth gate Lee literally grabs Guy, and before the truth-seeking orb and Kakashi's kunai can even reach them, this shit's not even as fast as fifth gate Lee. Like the truth-seeking orbs are just actually slower than him. Alright, let's continue to see what the next argument is.
This in combination with both Lee and Gaara's capabilities to outspeed
Gaara literally had Kakashi flying on sand at the same speed as Guy running in the air.
The truth-seeking orbs as well, basically confirms that the orbs in all actuality aren't really that fast. Minato also tells Guy not to worry about the truth-seeking orbs while he was flying.
Yeah, he says, keep foraging on, Guy, no matter what. So even if Guy, like, Swag tries to argue that the truth-seeking orbs are relative to Guy in the air, Guy was told not to dodge them. He said keep forging on no matter what. So you can't even prove they're relative to Guy, dude. You can't.
Madara, so the only reason he didn't dodge was because he was ordered to do so, which basically means we don't even know if the orbs actually even scale to 8th Gate Guy's airspeed even. If you read the 4th data book page about the truth-seeking orbs, you would have noticed that you have to, at any point, they make contact with the character.
This is a good. Here's a good narrative argument, by the way. Here's one that actually has some backing.
Back to these orbs is because if at any point, and the reason so many characters are able to perceive and react to these orbs is because if at any point they make contact with a character, it is made very clear that they would be erased regardless, even if they are an Edo Tensei. Complete existence erasure is the result of touching one of these orbs without Sage Mode, which basically means that Kishimoto kind of wrote himself into a corner on this one. It may be intended that the orbs are supposed to be fast or whatever, but because of their absolutely destructive nature and Kishimoto's unwillingness to just vaporize his main cast of characters, it makes sense why multiple people are able to dodge them.
Okay, so what this means is, if Kishimoto would have just started having Madara's truth-seeking orbs start blitzing everybody, they would have all died and got erased. So he can't have these orbs be that fast, or unless he wants to just vaporize his whole cast. Like, he would have to vaporize, like, Guy, Lee, Minato. He would have to kill everybody. They literally would vaporize even Edo Tenseis. So they're really not that fast. That's why Gaara reacts to them. Kakashi can react to them. Minato can react to them. Guy can move alongside them. Like, there's just too many characters that can scale to these orbs because they literally are written in a way that they can't be that fast. So there's a narrative argument for you, Seth. Take notes, buddy.
And that's in base. But, like, Tobirama's just
Oh, shit, Kishimoto in chat. Kishimoto, you gotta confirm this.
He's just like, well, I mean, you know, the Big Brother is just way stronger. Like, everybody knows, right? Like, I don't even have to work
He's way stronger, but Tobirama's faster.
to scale Hashirama above Tobirama. He just is stronger. That's a fact. And the thing is, Minato being faster than Hashirama is like not really Hashirama can be stronger than him and like would beat him, but him being faster than Hashirama is not like a weird thing to say because Minato gets to the battlefield first.
This is
about,
a
like,
sequel.
Dude, this is so dumb.
Ninja
This
ever,
is a
right?
sequel to
Like,
that video.
It's totally possible.
Dude, the only reason he's not saying Minato beats Hashirama is because Seth is here telling him not that he thinks Hashirama's stronger.
And like,
And he falls
Tobirama-
off. He falls off because of the narrative, and people can't read. Yeah. They don't know how to read the narrative.
Dude, you're pretending to read his fucking mind. Like, yeah, you Seth's like, you guys can't read. I can read minds. Well, you guys can't read minds? Like, oh, that's on you.
This is just like, again, like Seth on this like fucking wave, like weird ass wave where he somehow has this arrogance that like he can now see this secret narrative that Kishimoto was plotting throughout the entire means of Naruto. And it's like, if you can't see it, then you just can't read.
Yeah.
If you can't see these like these supposedly blatant things that are like secretly there to like help prove that this was Kishimoto's true intentions whenever he was writing the manga, it's just like, it's completely just
Baseless.
like demeaning and utterly baseless. Like,
There's no evidence backing it. Let's try and get this video out. We got 7 minutes left.
Narrative. They only know how to read statement as literal. Like, that's the only thing.
Yeah. Like Tobirama just
They only know how to read the statement, how it actually says it. They don't know how to read minds.
he doesn't have anything like close to the 10
So,
tail,
with
6
this
pads
third
Madara guy interception like level of speed, right? Like, it's just find a feat of Tobirama dunking on Minato.
So what you're telling me is, Swag...
wait, hold on. Find a feat of Tobirama dunking on Minato.
Oh,
Is
boy.
that a challenge? Is that a challenge?
I'll literally have a few on pay. Hold on. I sense bullshit. Yeah, that's a good one. Hold on. Let me see if I can find one. This would dunk on Minato. This proves that Minato gets dunked on. This makes Minato scared. There's him dunking on Minato, having Minato shit his diaper. Those are just the ones I had up on panel. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff. Like, how about Casey and Minato getting blitzed and Tobirama blitzing everyone else? So, yeah.
Oh, you know, when Minato's doing all of this crazy shit, right? dunking on Minato like level of speed, right? Like it's just fine.
So what you're telling me is, Swag, 14-year-old Obito could react to these orbs because he's the exact same speed as Minato, right? Like 14-year-old Obito could just combo these orbs if if he was attacked by them. Because he said earlier in the video that 14-year-old Obito is that speed. So what that tells me is 10 Tails Obito would be faster than that, yeah? Fantastic. Oh, hold on. We got more evidence of Minato getting dunked on by Tobirama. Hold on. We got some more. Here's this. I'll have to teleport it away with me. I'm gonna have to kill myself. No. Don't worry about it, bub. Don't worry about it, bub. Tobirama, the savior, is there. Don't worry about it. I got it. Man. Minato will never beat Tobirama. I'm gonna just wake up to reality. Facts.
Madara guy interception like level of speed, right? Like it's just find a feat of Tobirama dunking on Minato. That you know, when Minato's doing all of this crazy shit, right? Like when he's not clearly just like so out of it that he can't think straight, like you know, right?
He's
like,
so out of it, he can't think straight. Dude, they're pulling all of this from a data book statement that said he was in a daze, dude. Like they're like, he's so out of it, he can't think straight. Oh yeah, great, dude, fantastic, good scaling.
Like his adopted son almost. Like,
yeah.
Like, he shouldn't be feeling anything about that. I think he's good.
Like, okay.
Yeah, these feelings really proving that he's slower.
The Raikage thought that, like, Minato was invincible and would never be surpassed.
He also thought he was stronger than B and immediately got proven wrong. He also thought Naruto was faster than him and immediately got proven wrong. There's just a lot of situations where the Raikage doesn't know what he's talking about.
We already addressed this earlier, but also he doesn't say that fucking Minato is invincible. So nice, like, insert there. But he just says, like, oh, Minato can't be surpassed, but then later on goes on to state that the Kinkaku and Ginkaku brothers are unstoppable when they go into their version 2 states. Crazy.
Yeah, literally. He literally thought they couldn't be stopped, and then they got stopped by a ceiling. They acting like that. Have they ever actually been in a daze? It's momentary at best. They're acting like it's a permanent slow effect. Well, that's what another dude pointed out in chat earlier. Like, he was only dazed for like 6 chapters or some shit, supposedly. Like, I'd have to go back and actually reread the chapters, but it don't seem like he was in a daze that long.
He knew about Kinkaku and Ginkaku, by the way. He knew about them a lot and thought that they were, like, really scary.
Yeah, so he actually puts Minato.
Yeah, he said they were
above
unstoppable.
them, and he has knowledge
Yeah,
of
like way above them when they were just able to go so fast that Tobirama couldn't
They were
sense
shinobi
them.
that were famous in their village and have attacked and done things numerous times. And he's fought Minato numerous times, and he said, nah, nobody is surpassing or on Minato's level.
He also said that he also said that Kinkaku and Ginkaku were unstoppable too. He also said that. So
you know what's the fucking irony?
And surpassed in what too? Go ahead.
The irony here is that they're only willing to like upplay and hype up the Gold and Silver brothers when it
favors Minato.
When it favors Minato.
Yeah.
But when it's Tobirama, man, Tobirama lost to these guys, bro. He almost died.
Listen to their argument too.
And have attacked and done things. They were shinobi that were famous in their village and have attacked and done things numerous times. And he's fought Minato numerous times, and he said, nah, nobody is surpassing or on Minato's level. Just nobody.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
So yeah, he's arguing because he knows how fast they are, right? He knows how fast those characters are, that he can make this claim. Well, that's funny because you know who the Raikage doesn't know how fast is? It's Tobirama. He doesn't know how fast Tobirama is. So
he also didn't know how fast Naruto could have become, and then ends up mega speed blitzing him.
Yeah, literally.
So,
he doesn't know a lot of shit.
So, like, you have to be extremely dishonest.
It's just...
Dude, stop throwing around dishonest.
Irony.
You don't know what it means.
The fucking irony.
You could just be misinformed. You don't have to be dishonest. They just want to throw around sophistry and dishonesty like it's candy. It's not that. It's not that at all. You could just be wrong. Like, you don't have to be dishonest or sophist. That's that emphatic language trying to because nobody wants to sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm a disingenuous jerk. I'm gonna be a liar from now on. I'm gonna be a sophist. Like, when you say those things, you're just trying to convince people to just take their side so they don't look like a sophist or a disingenuous person when they could just have an altering opinion of you or be wrong. They don't have to be dishonest at all.
It's just
faster than Minato.
Sophistry, there it is.
You have
Look,
to be extremely dishonest. To say
It's
that
just
Tobirama's
sophistry.
faster than Minato for that. Yeah, so
take a shot every time Seth
better
says sophistry.
especially if we give him KCM, right? And this is another thing I wanted to mention for speed is that Tobirama is not moving as fast as KCM 2 Sage Mode Naruto. But
Oh yeah? Well, in this panel you're showing, you want to know who teleported him and Minato there? I wonder who did that. I wonder who did that.
Oh,
Hold on.
Here comes the big reveal, boys.
Giant
Here comes the big reveal.
Rasengan, Minato, Naruto, manga. Let's see what this is.
Let's see what the big reveal is.
Oh, hold on. I gotta find it. Someone send me the scan if you have the scan right before this, or it might be the full scan of this. Let me see. I'm looking for
Wait,
it.
it's right. I think it's right there.
No, it's not. Nah, there's a full panel we gotta find. Hold on. Send it to me in DM, Nate. Seth attempting to use philosophy. No, he's not. He doesn't know anything about philosophy. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I found a picture of Seth in the meantime, if you guys want to see it. Alright. Here's Seth. Here's Seth pulling up with the fucking head cannon. There he is. There he is. Alright, hold on. I found the scan. Boys.
Oh, here comes the big reveal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Guess who's the one who teleported him?
Oh, boy. Who's that? Who's that down there?
Oh!
Who's that?
It's
Oh!
Tobirama.
He never did anything on the same speed as KCM2 Naruto.
Especially if we give him
Hold on.
KCM, right? And this is another thing I wanted to mention for speed is that Tobirama is not moving as fast as KCM.
Oh, he's not? What? Who's down there? Old man second. Let's do it.
Oh,
He teleports to the seal he put on him earlier. Tobirama teleports to the seal. Not Minato or KCM Naruto.
To Sage Mode Naruto. But Minato is able to keep up with him later in the fight. Right?
Hold on, let me grab the panel where Naruto gets KCM2 Naruto gets mega blitzed again. Nate, grab me the panel where Jubito just grabs KCM2 Naruto's face. Anyone can send it to me if you've got it. Hold on. I'm looking for it. Here it is. I found it. Yeah. He's not doing anything. Like, Imperfect Jubito wasn't blitzing KCM2 Naruto and EMS Sasuke. Did you forget about this? Swag? Did you forget that Tobirama and Minato and that entire group got, like, pooped on? I'm like, hold on, let me grab this. Did you forget this? Like,
oh no!
when Jubito's blitzing all of them, like, you just forgot those situations occurred because you know who saved them? Tobirama did.
Hey, hold on there. Hold on. You see, are there ellipses there, Noodles?
Wait a
Are those
minute.
ellipses? Where are the ellipses?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Since there's no ellipses here and there's an exclamation mark, you know what that means, Surfbone? Exclamation mark amp. He's got the exclamation mark amp. Jubito's he's got the exclamation mark.
Look at Minato though. Scroll up. Look at Minato.
Man.
Scroll up at Minato.
Look at Minato. Oh no.
Look, they all double. They got double. They
Yeah.
got double exclamation marks, bro.
Yeah.
Like when
And that's
Naruto-
KCM with Sage Mode.
He got double exclamation
wait.
marks.
Sage Mode, okay? Right? Like,
Yeah.
think of the difference between base Naruto and Sage Naruto, and then...
Oh yeah.
Put
I'm
that
thinking
on top
about
of
it.
KCM 2, okay? Like, and then KCM.
Now I want you to think about that, and then I want you to think about the difference between 14-year-old Obito and 10 Tails Obito. I want you to think about that difference now, Swag. Like, I want you to think about that difference, and then we'll talk. Considering you think Minato's equal to 14-year-old Obito.
Minato is moving at the same speed as that, and he's making a Rasengan just as big as that Naruto. Okay,
Yeah.
and they're both able to move in complete sync.
Set's understanding of sophistry is some people are wrong, some people are sophist. Therefore, having an opinion is sophistry. Yeah,
And
literally.
Minato should have a
Teleported in
weaker.
Naruto.
He should have a weaker KCM too, because his link with Kurama
I like how
should
they
just
cut
be
out
less.
the instance in the anime. Wait, hold on. Are they going to cut it out here? Let's see. Let's see if they cut out the part where Tobirama is a part of this.
Yeah, let's see.
He should have a weaker KCM too, because his link with Kurama should just be less.
Yeah,
His
exactly.
chakra shouldn't be as fused with him.
So the
Cool.
only thing that you can possibly rely on to get Tobirama to win this fight is his intelligence. Like,
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's all we can rely on. We can't rely on the statement that Madara directly says that he's faster than any shinobi. Can't use that one? Okay. Yeah. We're not allowed to use that one, boys. But hey, I'll tell you what, Minato being unparalleled as a shinobi, that one's usable. You know, because even though he's unparalleled, that one's usable. Even though they debunk that same standard later, it's just funny. But man,
okay, well, I mean, now I'm sure there are some of you, like, if you're a huge Tobirama fan and you really, 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 really think that he would win this fight, you're probably not convinced, but, like, whatever. But those of you who might have been...
yeah,
on
you're
the
probably not convinced about my shit arguments.
fence about this, right? Like, reasonable people who heard all of that and went, oh, yeah, no, Tobirama can't compete with that.
Reasonable
Like, well,
people.
Oh, look
No,
at
no,
that. Wait, hold on. Who was that?
What was
there?
that?
Reasonable
Who is
people
that?
who heard all of that
Who's
and went, oh,
that?
yeah, no,
Who's
Tobirama can't
teleporting him there, Swag? Is that Tobirama teleporting Sage, KCM2 Naruto to hit Jubito? Is that Tobirama? Wow! Wow!
Isn't
It's
Tobirama,
Tobirama.
like, really smart? Like, wouldn't he be able to go into this and think of a way to beat Minato? And it's
Yeah.
like, no, yeah, like, I'll give Tobirama that. Like, he has one of the highest battle IQs in the series.
Yeah, you better give
So
him
does
that.
Minato.
He was
Literally.
Minato or Tobirama was single-handedly the only reason during the entire Jubito fight that they ever landed a hit. Literally every single hit that gets landed on Jubito in the fight. And this is not an exaggeration. You can go read the chapters. Every single hit that gets landed on Jubito is literally a byproduct of Tobirama tagging Jubito earlier in the fight. Every bit of it. Everything that lands is because of Tobirama.
Like, okay, so I'm not even going to attempt to, like, claim that Minato is, like, way smarter than Tobirama here, right?
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't
you'd be wrong.
have to do that. I don't have to prove that. I just have to prove that they're relative. I personally think that Minato probably is smarter than Tobirama and has, like, a...
Well, yeah, of course you would, because you like to fucking suck wiener, right? Like, he couldn't even make a Rasen Shuriken in 4 years. He couldn't do it in 4 years, and Tobirama's out here inventing the Edo Tensei. Like, like, what are you doing? He invented the Shadow Clone and, like, Flying Thunder. He invented the jutsu that Minato, like, relies on. Like, yeah, you didn't do anything, to be fair. You created a Rasengan. I'll give you that. That's it, though.
battle sense. But again, I'm not going to argue that because I don't have to prove it. All I have to prove is that they're relative in this regard, or that Tobirama isn't, like, massively smarter than him, like, enough to make up for all of the huge disparities in stats that we've talked about. And, I mean, like, there's no way that you can claim this, right? Because, like, Minato has tons and tons and tons and tons of impressive displays of his intellect.
Even when Tobirama is like out commanding Minato, it's because Minato's thinking about like his dead wife and students.
Man.
Like it's
Like,
not even
oh my god,
equivocal.
wow.
His dead
yeah,
wife.
and, like, the world is at war and stuff, and it's all my fault because I failed Obito. right?
It's
Like,
literally
like, a
not
lot to
equivocal.
bear.
It's just not one to one.
It's just not
Yeah,
one-to-one.
like I don't, you know, Tobirama does have that really impressive thing where he recognizes that only Sage Jutsu can hurt Obito. Like, that's awesome. You know, he created Shadow Clone.
They just ignored Tobirama tagging Jubito this entire video, bro.
Shadow Tensei stuff. Flying
They just
He's
said,
definitely
well,
a very
these are the
smart
days, though.
creative
Moving
shinobi,
on.
that's
Yeah.
what there's-
But then, like,
takeaway.
Minato sees Kamui and he just figures it out, right? He's just like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, so he can't attack and phase through stuff at the same time. But okay, think about Kakashi, right? Like, Kakashi is, I mean, everybody knows how smart Kakashi is, and it takes Kakashi, like, fighting Obito for a while to figure that out, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Or having like
Yeah, they're both smart, man. They're all smart.
I can
having,
probably
like,
guarantee
years
everybody
of, like,
here
of knowledge and intent.
that probably Tobirama could easily do something to the equivalent.
He
of
did do
figuring
something
out
to the
how-
equivalent that they're ignoring. He figured out the truth-seeking orbs immediately.
Yeah, it's
When
like,
Minato couldn't as well. He literally said, as I suspected, Minato, your arm hasn't regenerated back because these truth-seeking orbs are erasure. And then proceeded to describe like how they're like mastered all five or they have all five chakra natures in them and shit. Like Tobirama was the one to discover that. So yeah.
Tobirama would easily do the exact same shit to Obito here than Minato did.
Yep.
He would easily figure out Kamui. That's probably the first instance that he uses it.
Yeah.
Like, Tobirama is just that much of a god of intellect in figuring out jutsu.
He's a beast, dude.
Literally, he was there lecturing Sasuke about how the Sharingan worked and how to activate it.
Yeah, he literally he had to tell
he
had to tell the son of the head of the Uchiha how the Sharingan works. Like he had to describe how like the Mangekyo is unlocked and everything, and he's just invented tons of jutsu. But yeah, let's continue. Let's finish this off.
Or like how Minato like looks at Kakashi use Chidori one time, and he's just like, don't use that again. Don't.
Such an astute observation.
Like, yeah, you probably like won't be able to see while you're using it because you'll be like running too fast and you don't have enough depth of perception. And it's like, how did he even know?
He just knew his jutsu immediately. Yeah, this pretty good.
Like,
he also had like the best scores in school, which.
Even higher than
he got an A in Guinea school, like the academy. Yeah, he did real good in the academy. Fantastic, bro.
He got a lot of A pluses when
Tobirama never even went to the academy, bro. Like he was fighting ninja by that time.
I guess it depends if you think like child prodigiousness translates all the way to like adulthood or not. But I mean,
what does that even mean, dude? Child prodigiousness translates to adulthood? They're both prodigies, dude. Like, and that doesn't necessarily... Yeah, like, we don't know. Like, their talent level later. Like, it doesn't change anything.
There is, like, an implication.
Like, take a shot how many times you hear the word prodigy in the series of Naruto. Like, and learn that it doesn't just apply to Minato.
You know who created the academy? Tobirama. Tobirama invented the academy. Tobirama literally wrote the exams. Tobirama out here literally creating the academy.
He's the one to go up to Minato. He's like, "This is my house.
Yeah, like
you're in my house now, boy."
Minato based his whole style off of Tobirama too.
Fair, Tobirama like did create the tuning exams. I'm pretty sure. So like maybe he would have had a high.
Yeah, 14-year-old Obito ain't that impressive. He was in a daze fighting Minato because he was having to fight his former sensei. You know, I feel like Seth is just really overlooking these narrative clues that just have, like, blatantly go up beyond his sophistry thoughts, you know, his dishonest thoughts, since he's just accusing Obito of being at full power.
Higher score than Minato on the test. Who knows? But, like, the point is...
I mean, by that logic, Gaara might be, like, the GOAT, so...
But, I mean, it's like, the point is they should be comparable. Bare minimum. Like... 100%.
No.
Nope.
Hell no.
You have to be extremely dishonest to say that Tobirama is running.
You have to be completely dishonest. Dude, no, you don't. You don't have to be dishonest. That's why I'm making fun of these sophistry and dishonest claims. You don't have to be dishonest to make that claim. Most people, if they just read Naruto, would think that Tobirama is smarter, just based on if you actually like read the scenes where he's like creating all these jutsu and like being like really tactical during the fight and doing all this crazy shit with fucking knowing the Uchiha's background, like just all kinds of stuff, dude. Like there's so many feats and statements that go for Tobirama's intelligence. He's like top 5, top 10 smartest in the series.
Minato has more.
But let's give Minato some credit here.
No, when Tobirama
he did create the Rasengan, which, although granted,
Kakashi created the Chidori though, so
yeah.
I mean,
and then it's like and the thing is like Minato created that based off of how the Biju bomb worked.
Yeah,
but like that's like his only really good intelligence feat besides the Cowboys stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, learning Flying Thunder God's a pretty decent intelligence feat too, but Tobirama invented it when it didn't exist, so it's a lot harder to do that.
Minato is like
It's like people talk about like scientists standing on the shoulders of giants, right? When like Einstein invented relativity and other scientists like improved upon relativity after that and used it, but creating relativity was way more revolutionary than everything else.
Minato created the Rasengan the Jutsu children can learn.
Full speed. That's how he actually meant. I could blitz you if you had the nine tails slapped on top of your speed. Like that's what he actually meant. I think that's what that was what was implied.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. He was just like, oh well, I mean, I was.
They were just gassing him up, you know, even though he's already dead. They're just trying to hype him up.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah, Tobirama, the like notorious asshole piece of shit, is just being really nice.
Yeah.
So, in conclusion.
Yeah, Minato stomps. But the video was 30 minutes this time. I thought it was going to be 20.
Yeah, I can't think of, like, any arguments in Tobirama's favor. I know this is going to upset
because
Tobirama fans, and I know that Seth and I have gone in on Tobirama before and
for
made
5
people mad
years.
when we said Kisame would beat him. We probably don't agree with that anymore, but maybe we'll revisit it. Who knows? But regardless, look, Minato wins, okay?
Yeah.
If you guys want another battle that we revisited after doing it years and years ago.
Yeah, if we did a video 5 years ago, like, let us know. We'll redo it.
We also just recorded one that should be going up on Seth's channel soon, or should be up on it now. Itachi versus Pain. So go check that out. Subscribe to Seth, subscribe to me, and yeah, thanks for listening to the video.
Bye.
Bye.
The fact that
Hello,
maybe the
everybody.
reason-
How are all of you doing today? Swagkage here, and I think
maybe the reason you can't come up with any good Tobirama arc is because you're an idiot. Like maybe it's because of that swag.
Yeah.
And maybe because you're just you got Minato's cock shoved so far up your ass that it's literally infecting your brain.
Yeah, I don't think we need a long conclusion. I actually had something come up real quick, Surfbone, so I have to close the stream pretty quick. This was by far one of the worst videos I've seen. It was as bad, maybe worse, maybe a little bit better than the Hashirama thing. The Hashirama weaker than Minato argument, but yeah, pretty shit. And I hope you guys enjoyed. We had some fat donations today. We had a $100 donation from Commander Crom earlier in chat. That's just insane. I gotta go though, guys. I kind of got a little bit of emergency, so I appreciate y'all all for showing up. It was really fun. This is one of my favorite streams I've ever did. I hope you guys like the debunks and stuff that we supply. Remember, we may be coming off a little bit hateful, but it's all fun at the end of the day. It's just anime, man. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Surfbone, you want to say your goodbye?
All right. Peace out, y'all.
All right. Bye-bye.